All right, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We finally got our first big snowstorm of the year, and we're just going to go out and start getting equipment fired up. We're going to be running through some of our accounts and running some loaders for the first time that haven't been ran yet. We got a brand new Hyundai that we rented. That's going to be awesome. Kind of pumped about that one. We're going to be running the Mechalak, and the reason I'm pumped about running that loader is we put studs in the tires. So I want to kind of get a feel for that. After we put the studs in the tires, we never got a chance to run it. I mean, last year we didn't even have winter last year. It was crazy. Howdy, Kent. How are you doing, my friend? So we're going to just head out and actually get to use some of these things. It's almost the end of December, and lo and behold, we're not entirely set up the way we would want to be set up for snow plowing. We've still got to we've got that big Hyundai loader. We got to get a new pusher for that one because we're going to be roading that in between sites. We've got a ton of schools we do now. We switched up our accounts, so we don't have the same accounts that we've had before, but we switched up our accounts strategically because this new set of accounts that we have allows us to haul snow. So every time it snows, we can haul some snow. Howdy, guys. Hey, I'm from Long Island. How are you? How are you? Good to have you along with you guys. Always good to spend the holidays with good people. I want to show you something on the way out to our snowplow site. I hope it's going. And it's the one of my favorite places around the Twin Cities. It's coming up right around the corner. I call it the rich people's neighborhood. You're going to see why in just a minute. The Christmas lights that these guys set up, it's got to be some kind of a cooperative that they set up. No, this is just on my way to my snow plowing accounts, but here we go. Let's see if they've got them lit up. Oh, yeah. They got them lit up. It's crazy what these folks do here. They get into it. I'll tell you, it's kind of nice. Really, I mean, we get so many people coming through here. And yep, this is just on the way. Merry Christmas. Hi, Stan here in sunny San Diego. Howdy, howdy. So here's another crazy story. I gave Timmy my Arctic pusher on my truck. It's brand new. So Timmy's got my pusher. I don't have a snowplow on my truck. And this is the weirdest thing it's been 35 years. I've never been this late into the season without having my snowplow on my truck. Look at that. What do you think of those lights, huh? Is that amazing or what? It's just amazing what these guys do. It's crazy. The feeling of Christmas is in the air. I hope it's around for where you are too. Never a better time of the year. Happy holidays too, if you're that way. And I'll show you one other thing. One thing, I love this one coming up. What do we got? Hi. Hey, Stan from Canada. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Those lights are crazy. Those lights are crazy. And people see, you got to be careful because they just sit and watch. The folks around the corner up here, good for them. I love this one because this one house doesn't have the craziest lights, you guys, but it says everything you need to say for the holidays, to me at least, right there. Just giant letters, Jesus. Love it. Oh, and this is where a lot of our Vikings players. The stadium's right around the corner from here. I think this is a Vikings home. I don't know. I don't get into sports, to be honest with you. I think it's a. I'm not into sports. Let's just say that. I don't like funding stadiums. I don't like building stadiums for billionaires so that multimillionaires can go out and play sports and charge us to watch them after our taxpayer dollars so I just have something about it. I'd rather go out snowmobiling, or I'd rather go out working on equipment or doing what have you, but I don't want to get political. I just want to just share in that thought. Sometimes it's hard not to speak what's on your mind. You know what I mean? Merry Christmas to you guys too. I'm from Canada. Am from Canada. Canada. You guys, how's your snow up in Canada? Pretty decent. I love snow. You know, Minnesota, I'll tell you, I'm from Minnesota, but the thing I love about Minnesota, I love freaking snow. Snow. I just can't imagine life without snow. I couldn't do it. But I hate the gray. Minnesota is gray January and February and March, and oh my gosh. And hey, can one of you guys let me know? Can you hear me okay? Because I don't know how the volume's picking up, or if it is, or if it isn't. Happy holidays from Alabama. Good to see you. Good to see you, Greg. So if any of you guys can hear me okay, let me know. Just say, yeah, we got you. We can hear you. That'd be great. Don't know where you're around the state, but I was watching the trade show clips. Oh, man, I'm glad you like those trade show clips. You're good on. Okay, thank you, everybody, for sharing that the volume is good. That's good to know. I kind of wanted to play some Christmas music too, though. You know, it's Christmas time. I love Christmas music. I just don't want to drown out the sound. But here, I'm going to try it. You guys tell me if it's too loud. Okay, so I'm going to pop on some Christmas tunes. I got my favorite station here in the Twin Cities, 98.5. I love that station. Nope, it's not going to play it for me. That's all right. I got the phone plugged in, so it won't play it. No big deal. Um, Otherwise, I'd play you some Christmas tunes as we drive around. Now, um, I do have an open truck tonight, so I'm going to be first off. We're going to go plow in the loaders, so we'll do that, and then later on in the evening, I'll probably go down to the shop if there's any plowing left to do, and hop in that pickup truck because we've got Alex's souped up truck. Oh, Alex, we give Alex free reign, and man, oh man, does he like to take advantage of that? In a good way, in a good way. It's all good, right? He's a good dude. It's freaking amazing. Your team builds your company. I'm going to tell you guys this. Um, and so you got to give your team some leeway to express themselves. And that's one of the things I've had the blessing, you guys, of going behind the scenes to Custom Wheels and Offsets and Aquascape and all these companies that they're crushing it. They got it dialed in. And every single one of these companies, you guys, do you know what it is? It's their team. They've got amazing, phenomenal teams, amazing people that build it. Another one that you don't know is Milwaukee Tools. They've got an amazing team. Merry Christmas to you, Alto Bot. Checking in from Washington State. How are you doing? Good to have you here. So, one of the things I don't normally share on my YouTube channel is I suffer from migraines. And I didn't ever have them till about 8 years ago. And man, when they come in, they kick in, And been experimenting with some stuff. So if any of you guys got any two bits of advice on how to cure that stuff, I'm all ears. Love to hear it. So we're just on our way out to my snowplow site to hook up to start firing up equipment and getting everything rocking and rolling and going. One of the things that I have been doing that I am now hooked on, you guys, I am hooked on cold plunging. And here's where the whole story started. I was hanging out with Greg Aquascape. He's got a cold plunge pool at Aqualand or whatever you call it. I don't know. I did that once or twice. And then he's always like, cold plunge, go this, cold plunge that. And I'm like, you're freaking nuts, excuse my language. But I keep seeing it on Instagram over and over again. And then it was finally Mark Wahlberg. It was Thanksgiving Day, you guys. And migraine felt like death. I mean, I just woke up and I'm like, I gotta get my body around right. And I go out to put my Thanksgiving post up there, and there's Mark Wahlberg at 4 a.m. jumping in cold plunge. And he's like, it's Thanksgiving, it's 4 a.m., and I gotta start the day out with a cold plunge. And I'm like, what? Because I've seen him do this over and over again. So that was the first time that I went into that cold plunge. I never felt better. That day, I played with my grandkids till 10 o'clock at night. I'm talking about hardcore WWF wrestle style, playing with my kids, and they're 5 and they're 7 and they're jumping on me. I had 3 of them on my shoulders at one time carrying them through the house. It was amazing. And anytime I start to feel like I'm dragging, I go hop in that cold plunge, and and my cold plunge is just a bucket of water in the garage that I keep at 40 some degrees, and it's like a new sense of life kicked in. It's freaking phenomenal. I wish I would have been doing that earlier, but now I'm hooked on that, so that's pretty cool. How are all of you guys doing? How's your weather? How's your life? How's your holidays? I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm driving, but I'm trying to read the comments and sharing some stories that I see along the way. So, how plowing go for you guys? Well, we're just actually starting right now. We're just getting stuff fired up. Believe it or not, I sent out an invite to the Arctic boys because I'm kind of friends with Lucas and Blake and Spencer and Nick and John or Joe. Uh, or John, I'm sorry, John, and all those guys. What a phenomenal team! That's another one one of those companies that's doing amazing. And it's all about their team. So I texted them, you guys are welcome to come because they'll drive from Chicago here to go play in snow with us. We have so much fun. Such a phenomenal bunch of guys. I tell you, it almost feels like a second family sometimes just hanging out with those boys. Such a good group of people, and their blades are amazing. But yeah, it's been really Spartan here for snowplow, and this is the first big snowfall we've had. We didn't get any last year. We got one sloppy, wet, heart attack kind of snow last year, and I happened to be gone the one day we got it, and then it melted. So I'm just so pumped. But yet I don't have a plow to put on my truck, so I'm gonna be hopping in loaders, and we're gonna run through all of them. It's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be fun because I'm gonna hop in that big Hyundai that I got from Universal Truck Center. Those are good, folks. Man, if you're in Minnesota and you need your truck repaired because my freight shaker broke down, guys. My freight shaker is freight liner. Okay, so we call it the freight shaker, and I bought that truck brand spanking new. Yeah, we haven't gotten good snow here in Long Island in years. Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let me know. Um, the freight shaker broke down. We calculated we've put over 30 grand into that truck just in this year alone, just in repairs. Yeah, I hear you. It's time for an upgrade. One thing I don't get is how do these other companies run without a dump truck? I don't understand that. I don't even know how you could operate your company without a dump truck. How do they do it? I mean, we tried to envision because with a dump truck you got to have a Class A license, well, Class B technically, but you got to have a Class A if you're going to pull a trailer, and they're dangerous. Them big dump trucks on the road, man. You smack somebody in one of those, boy. That's a bad story happening really quick. So I don't know. We're still trying to figure out how you can operate a company without a dump truck. Because if we could, we absolutely would. Hello from northern Minnesota. Hello back to you. It's good to have you with this evening. Good to have you with. Hello from Indiana. Hello back from snowy Minnesota. Finally can say that too. It's nice to be able to say that. Finally got some snow. I'm looking forward to a normal year. I'll tell you, wouldn't that be nice to have a normal year for once? No snow in Philly. Street sweeping parking lots when it's not snowing. That's a good way to keep your boys going, right? Nothing wrong with that. Anything to make the ends meet, especially when you got equipment payments and you got to put food on the table. Whatever you got to do. Well, kudos to all of you guys working hard and trying to make a better life for you and yours. Trains all my life. I'm so sorry, dude. I know a person that suffered from it. They had like their ear clipped or something. They put like some kind of a thing in their ear and it worked. Don't ask me more about it because I'm still trying to figure it out. Actually, it's Rick from Snow Power. His daughter had it, and she did that. And so Rick from Snow Power, he says she's cured. cured it because she was a migraine sufferer. So, yeah, I mean, like right now, I've been fighting one all day long, and it gets to the point where it hurts to look out your eyes, and I mean, what else are you gonna look out, right? But it just hurts to open your eyes, and ah, oh well, one of the other things I learned that helps cure migraines for me, working out. Yes, for real. Hitting the gym with a migraine. By the time you're done, if you've done a good workout, it's gone. And I don't know why. I think it's just a matter of you got too much blood, like inflammation, blood flow to your head or something. I don't know. I stopped eating, smoking meat with nitrates and helped with my migraines. So I want to talk to you about that because that's the thing I've been trying to do. I cleaned out my diet. Like I got rid of all the processed foods and all the stuff, the sugars at night and stuff, and it cut my migraines down probably 80%, 90% just by cleaning up the diet. And then the cold plunging on top of it. And then, I mean, I still get them. So I'm kind of wondering if well, you know what? Now that you mention it, I was eating a lot of summer sausage with my granddaughter yesterday. I was feeding her, my daughter. She has been sicker than a pup. So I've been watching my granddaughter, and her and I were just sitting there, and I'm like, "Hey, want a bite of some summer sausage?" She's like 16 months old, something, and she's not going to be interested in that in any way, shape, or form. And next thing I know, she's gobbling down more of it than I am, which is awesome. Kids are the best thing. It's the reason we have them. Snow is few and far between in Missouri nowadays. Sorry to hear that. You always want to have some good snow. Snow is fun. It's a change of the season. See, we don't live in California for a reason, right? I mean, I don't know if we would live in California for any reason at all, but yeah, just heading out to the site. And we'll see what we got to fire up. It's been so long since I fired this up. I gotta go through all the process and get all the boys lined up. Well, technically, I don't have to get the boys lined up anymore. Alex runs the entire snowplow operation. You know what I said? When you get a good team member, you got to give them some freedom to be. And we decided that Alex heads up all snow. Ibuprofen, no, that I lived off from ibuprofen. It did not work for me. Ibuprofen, I would take that so much during the day that never touched it. Just never touched it. My migrants. Health club industry before I start landscaping and snow plowing. Your health is number one in this industry. Yes, you know it. You know it. You know it. And the other thing you mentioned that health is at number one. Oh, listen to that diesel. Listen. Whoop whoop! Yeah, baby! God, I could hear it from behind me. He had a stack going right through his hood too. Oh, dude. I'm 53 years old and I still love the sound of a good diesel engine just smoking it down. Yeah. All right. Well, we were talking about health. All right. The problem is we start eating this crap food from gas stations because there's nothing else open. You know, nothing else open. You're stuck eating what you can find. Diesel's in my blood. I just had my gallbladder out in September. Sorry, I've lost that comment. I only was able to read the part of it. I hope whatever you did in September turned out okay for you. Yeah, I hope it turned out good for you. I hope you guys are just having a good old evening. It's such a beautiful time of the year and nice quiet evening, fun to share and fun to hang out. I'll be here I'm not going to be on live stream all night long because I'll be filming. I got to go film videos and actually got to plow lots and I got to manage crews. But I'm going to stay live streaming with you guys for as long as I possibly can. So we've got two batches of schools. Yeah, we switched all over to schools. It's pretty awesome. But two batches, a south batch and a north batch. And the south batch has my favorite loaders. Um, the big Hyundai Mechalek, love that loader. Love that little snow. It's like a snow dozer, especially with them cleats in there. So we're gonna go fire them up, and then a little later on in the evening we'll head north to the north batch. We'll go hop in some of those and fire some of those up too. So I'm filming this horizontally, and it gave me the option of filming it vertically. And I don't do live streams very often, so you guys tell me, what is better, horizontal or vertical for a live stream? Do you have a preference or don't you care? I got my eyes checked out. I got Googles, got brand new Googles, and I couldn't stand them. First glasses I ever got. Got them from, I don't know, some place that had an owl on the building. Like, supposed to be super famous place. American Eyeglasses or something. That didn't work out so hot. Is there any money in running sweeper trucks for commercial? Hell yeah, there's a lot of money in it. Looks great for orientation. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Or Miles. Mike or Miles, can't read that very well. I like the horizontal in my opinion. Well, that's what we're in. Horizontal, vertical sucks. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. This helps out a lot, you guys. Thank you for telling me that. Horizontal. How much snow? If we get 7 inches, we got 6. If we get 7, we're in a better place. We can charge more. Horizontal, 100%. Got it. All right. It's going to be horizontal. You guys, the opinions have ruled. Start wearing them things, man. Get up to them, watch your migraines disappear. You know, you're probably right. I probably just need a way, way better pair. I mean, I went to the doctor in the whole 9 yards, and they did all the tests and everything. And then when they're like, "Do you want these or do you want those?" And I'm like, "Well, these are half the price of those, so I'll take these." I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with them. I had glasses when I was a kid. Then I stopped wearing them just because I didn't want to get stuck depending on wearing glasses. And so I finally got glasses again about 2 months ago, and I put them on for a day, and I was like, I'm gonna bomb it. This can't be right. This is the way you're supposed to see when you got glasses on. It took me. They're like, oh, you get used to them. No, I'm not getting used to them. I'm gonna hurl all over. Couldn't drive. Couldn't do nothing with them. She's slick. She's slick out. 7:03. Excuse me. I'm the first one here, like always. Well, maybe I'm not. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, no! I take that back. That's Alex. That's the man with the plan right there. Let's see what he's got to say. Hey, Alex.
How's it going, Stan?
Excellent, thank you. How are you?
Good. I got our new guy, Matt, with us.
Hi, new guy Matt.
Hi,
How are
Stan.
you?
I
Nice.
want to tell you that I subscribed to your channel because before I even came and worked for Alex, I like how you explained everything, and
Nice.
you seem like a really cool guy. I just can't wait to get to know you, man.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Do we got any equipment running up top, Alex? I want to hop in a loader and start playing.
All three, but I just fired them up.
They are running. Which what do we got for loaders here?
We got the Mechalek and the Hyundai.
And then what's
ASV.
and the ASV, the VT70?
Yep.
Okay.
So I think you said you need footage on that. So
I do. Where are you headed now?
I was gonna head north.
What's up at north? Is it the R530 and the sledge?
And the sledge and the Dakota 75.
I think I'll follow you up there. I want to find out where they're at.
Okay.
So are they at that Tartan High School or whatever it is?
No, they're at North High.
Have I been to North High before?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll follow you.
My buddy Oscar usually does it up there. He's coming in. He's gonna be here at like 7:30. So
Okay.
follow me up there.
Yeah, I'll follow you up.
All
Just
right.
just don't lose me.
I won't.
I'm telling you, Alex runs the show here. It's good to be able to pass it on, right? And when you find that right person, just develop that in them. That's what you want to do, guys. You want to develop the next generation, give them a chance. And boy, is it me or is it harder to find guys that are willing to step up like that? Few and far between. When you find them, they're freaking gold. Don't let them go anywhere. Make sure you keep them no matter what. And if they treat you good back, congratulations. Congratulations. And then Alex has our brand new spreader on. Of course, he's got a brand new truck now. So this is his second truck. And he picked it out. He found it. He found Timmy's truck too, technically, actually. We let him buy all of them. He loves buying trucks. He loves spending our money. All right, let me put it that way. What? In a good way. In a good way, you guys. Just having this talk the other day. If you go for any construction site right now, yeah, yep. So, but Alex bought. I think his is a 350. Timmy's was a 250, if I remember right. I think, and both are diesels. And I'm gonna eventually sell my. I'm not gonna sell my Ford, but the next truck I buy, if I'm buying another one, is going to be. If I could have my dream truck, 350 F350 diesel, king cab, long box, dually. Yeah, dually. Give me the biggest freaking truck I can. Somebody's got to offset the carbon emissions from all those Priuses running around out there, right? We got to get even with them. No offense to you Prius guys. So he set it up. We put a Boss DXT stainless steel plow on his. So, and then Boss has a brand new salt spreader, you guys. Brand new. Like, this is the second or third one in the state right in front of us right here. And the thing about this salt spreader that's different from their other ones is though this one will it does material tracking and handling, and it works in conjunction with Toro has a program called Horizon 360. So all these things now communicate with each other, and we're doing more salting, more brining, more snow removal, like full service than we've ever done before. I always just plowed because I loved plowing before. But we also know, because I've talked, I mean, I know that I'm not trying to brag, but I mean, before we dived into this as deep as we dove into it, I talked to the top echelon of the guys that have the mega companies, snowplow companies around here, because I know them. They're friends of mine, right? I mean, I've been in this industry for so long, I've got to know so many of these guys and hang out and enjoy their company. And they're like, you've got to protect yourself against lawsuits. Slip and falls are huge, and the best thing to protect yourself is to have some capability of verifying and tracking what you've done. And the Boss BBX Plus will do all that. Plus, it is so much more advanced than the BBX we got last year. And that was a good, solid unit, don't get me wrong. But this thing does so much more. It allows you to adjust your rate of how far you cast and all this sort of stuff. Where are the race car drivers? Yeah, I know. We get them. We get them here. It's always funny when you're driving down the road and some dude passes you, just going like a bat out of heck, and then you see him in the ditch. I mean, I don't think that's funny, but you're just like, yeah, what the heck? Where are you from? Where are you from? When did we start driving like that? The first snowfall usually gets the people that don't know how to drive, gets that out of their system in the snow. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't have that where you're at, where people don't know how to drive. But here we sure do. So day in the life of video. Well, this is kind of like the day in the life of we're firing up for snowplow the first time in pretty much 2 years, right? Let's see if we can't get this windshield cleaned a bit for you. Oh, I was on a trip. So my wife got stem cells in Utah. I'm not joking, you guys. Stem cells in Utah. It can be done when you harvest the stem cells from your own body. So this doctor, this is not the point of this story I'm telling you, but she just got them at the end of last week. This doctor is phenomenal, and her back has gone disintegrated, and it was get stem cells or get fused, like get titanium rods put in her back, and her hands are bone on bone, her shoulders are bone on bone, and that's because the modern medical industry decided to, when she started to have back pains, they gave her cortisol. Don't take that stuff. Cortisone shots, it disintegrates your bone. It helps with your pain, but it disintegrates your bone. And so it aggravates the problem even more. It's almost a level of toxicity that a body can't handle. And prednisone as well to help. And all of these things made everything worse. Now that she's older, it's all catching up, right? And so she wouldn't do stem cells. She wouldn't do it. And finally, I found this guy in Utah, and he is a world-renowned physician, medical doctor, like amazing his accolades, right? So after months of her doing independent research, she's like, yeah, we're going to go do it. So we went down, and she just got the stem cells injected into her back, her hands. Both of her hands were bone on bone, her knuckles. Shoulder was bone on bone. Back, some of the cartilage was just pretty much gone. And I'm making a video. And I brought the camera right into the right after surgery was done, right in there. And this guy was good. This is not a quack. So look for that, because I really want, if this works and you guys are in construction like I am and your body's feeling it like I am, if you can go get something that actually repairs your body instead of getting rods and discs, and all this other kinds of invasive surgeries, it really isn't meant to be in your body. I'm willing to try to do that for you. But on the flight there, I was watching this thing called a master class. And the master class teaches you like high level stuff, and it was on gut health. And one of the things that I learned on this master class, that's awesome, man. I hope it works out. Yeah. So this master class, one of the things I learned was that your gut health affects everything, and that they actually consider your stomach, your lower intestines, your colon, the entire your entire GI tract as a second brain, because it has what's called a visceral nerve that is connected directly to your brain. So you ever get that saying, that gut feeling? Well, part of your thought process stems from the health of your gut, and we in North America have basically destroyed our gut biome. Like there's this entire ecosystem. There's more stuff living on our skin and inside of our bodies than we actually have cells in our bodies. It's amazing when you actually think about it, and that's the truth. None of this is a fallacy in any way, shape, or form. I'm telling you what I learned here. And but the processed foods, and especially if you take any antibiotics, you've destroyed your gut biome. You've destroyed the things that absolutely help processed foods break things down and create the micronutrients available for your body to function properly. So that's when I started to realize, oh, I got to change my diet. So that's when I cleaned it up, and just by cleaning that up, and I started to drink kombucha. Yeah, some of you guys are like, oh my God, Dermot, drinking kombucha, but whatever. It's kombucha is huge because it's a fermented bacteria culture designed to restore your gut biome. I'm eating a ton of yogurt, just eating a ton of stuff. Granola, yeah, whatever, I know. But granola, your gut biome needs that fiber. And my migraines, that was really when the migraines started to disappear. Was when I cleaned up my diet. And but the nitrates, one of you guys said that about the nitrates in the meat. Yeah, I think that might have been done. I think I ate too much summer sausage yesterday, not thinking about it. So, yep, bought a ton of equipment this year because there's a lot of reasons to buy equipment this year. I think we've got a good 4 years ahead of us. I think we've got some amazing 4 years ahead of us. I hope. Already gotten better, to be honest with you. Already gotten better, if you ask me. Because it's all about perception, you know? It's all about perception. People's perceptions change their reality. Thoughts are things, you know? Thoughts are things. So, but this is the school I was talking about. Maybe I called it the wrong school. Hi, Stanley. Hey, hi back. Good to see you. Or good to hear from you. Okay, yeah, this is the school. North High School. Oh, North High School. It's not Tartan. Tartan is where we plow down south. Oh boy. Is she busy in here? She's busy in here. My loaders are running on the other end. You guys got a preference what loader you want to hop in first? Please say the Hyundai. And don't say the... Wait a minute. Look at this. What is going on? Are they having an after-school function in here? How the heck are we supposed to plow this? They've got to have a concert going on or something in here. We'll have to start at a different school. Man, when these cars pack this snow down like this, it makes it so hard to scrape. But the Arctics don't have a problem doing that. Hey, Stan, watch out for those CP4 injection pumps if you plan on buying a Ford F-350. Hopefully by the time I get one, they'll have that thing figured out. You know, I was going to buy, a couple of years ago, I was going to buy a Ram diesel, and the guy from Rams, you know, the guy from Rams, like, do you know why people are having problems with their Ram diesels starting or running in the wintertime? I'm like, wait a minute, what? He's like, yeah, do you know why? And I'm like, I didn't even know there was a problem with Ram diesels running in the winter. He's like, oh, you just got to let it warm up for 20 minutes before you run it so that the whatever recirculating, this from right from the salesman, recirculating pump can get stuff done. It's like, oh man, I had no clue that was a thing. So here we go. Here we go. Matt, what you looking at?
I just heard a real loud clunk as soon as you.
Oh yeah, that's just. I think I just hit that pothole or something. I don't know. That truck got 100,000 miles. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's
Yeah.
a pleasure, absolutely. It's good to meet the guy behind the camera, of course.
lock myself out of my own truck. There's got to be some kind of event going on here. Hey, Alex! Oh, he's Hey, Alex! What do they got, a school event here or something tonight, or what's the scoop?
Yes, they have an event here. I can give you a picture of all the times that they have school activities are going to end.
Or I could just say, hey, Alex, are they having an event here?
Yeah, till 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You're going to do 11.
Yeah, you can keep your paper. I'll just ask the questions. All right, I'm gonna take Matt. All right. All right, hop in there. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me move all this stuff for you. Oh, front seat's full of cameras and lights and everything we need. Lights. That's Milwaukee light. I always go with one of these because I'll tell you, I can't tell you how many times that thing has saved our hiney.
Oh, sure.
When we've got a breakdown or something.
Oh, yeah.
Big giant Milwaukee light. I'll roll up your window. We don't have to freeze. I just rolled it down in case people wanted to hear us BSing out there. So equipment's running. So, all right, I'm gonna talk to audience here for a second. I'll talk to you too, Matt. But Matt has never ran a loader. That's the new guy. He's in the truck right now with me. And I was just explaining to Matt that running a big loader is like driving a car or a pickup truck, almost identical. Got a steering wheel. I mean, ours have steering wheels. Not all of them have steering wheels. Some of them joystick controlled. But the only thing that it has that a car doesn't have is a stick for your bucket. That's it. And your visibility is better. Your visibility is so much better in a loader. No comparison. The amount of snow you can push, how comfortable you are. It's not rattling you to death. You're not looking out like a bird cage in a skid loader. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Boy, once you go loader, you don't go back. That's for sure. Boy, this is crazy.
It's kind of a funny parking spot, isn't it?
Well, I'm not supposed to be driving on the sidewalk, but since I'm part of the snowplow crew, I get to.
The owner doesn't have some of the same rules.
well, it's funny when you're snow plowing, you actually you can get away with a lot of stuff that you can't get away with any other time. Well, I'm gonna jump in one of those loaders too. And have you ever ran an ASV before?
No, I've done a lot of Bobcats.
Oh, Bobcats are great. That's the McDonald's of skid steers.
Yeah.
They really are. They're great. I mean, they're like I don't know who's got the largest share in skid loaders. I don't know if it's Bobcat or Caterpillar, but
Well, I think also that the biggest thing for me is, and it's important to, there's another one of your trucks, I think.
yeah, that was one of my trucks. It's got the Snow Power 14 footer on it. Sam's probably in it.
The one thing it took some getting used to for me, and I always like to be honest out the gate, because the world has a way of telling you if
You lied?
you lied.
Yeah, you know it.
And so, like I told Alex when I first started out, that I've done a lot with wheels, not a lot with tracks. And the thing is with the tracks and everything else is it's some people say that it's a whole different animal, and others find it easier.
Oh, tracks are so much better than wheels for near anything. I'm telling you, for in snow, if you got a good set of, no, I gotta look for my. Now, if you got to have the right tracks, though, if you've got a good set of snow tracks, you can climb up piles where wheels just stop. Okay.
Right.
But if you have, so there's different kinds of tires, right? So if you've got dirt tires on a skid loader in wintertime, forget it. That's the worst thing you can have. That's just, it's just like, put the guy you don't like in the skid loader with dirt tires. Because that guy's going to get frustrated and not get nothing done.
You know, I think it's also important to, point out to, maybe if there's some new folks here that are just learning how the snow plowing business works. You've got a video for pretty much everything. Kind of, the catch 22, if you will. That if you have if they, just like I learned that there's a difference between mud tracks and snow tracks.
Yep.
Before I watched your videos and subscribed to your channel, I never knew that.
Oh. Well, you know what? That's fine, because there was a time when I didn't know it either.
And it's just to see all the machines that can operate when it comes to snow removal. I think that's really important to be able to see firsthand, so that when you do get out into the field like this, you're able to do stuff like that and not have to worry. And the biggest thing in getting into the snow removal business is ask questions if you don't know.
Yep.
Be comfortable with that.
Get comfortable asking. That's how I started my company. I bought a dump truck.
Sure.
Had no clue. I didn't have a license to drive it. I didn't know what any of the bells and knobs on the dash did.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. I didn't know what a PTO was. I had no clue. So I hopped in it and started driving it, and I'd hop on. I would jump up onto the sill of the other dump truck drivers, and I go, "Hey, what does that button on your dash do? What? Tell me about that one. What does that one over there do?" While I'm actually out on site. That's how I learned.
Sure.
You just gotta ask questions.
I'm a really big hands-on learner.
Yeah, most guys in blue collar are.
I can sit down with a book and read the whole book, and in 5 minutes I wouldn't be able to tell you what I read.
I couldn't tell you what the last paragraph was.
Right. I'm the same way.
Yep. Muscle memory, though. Fast muscle memory.
Yes.
You can, once you do it 3 times, you can do it every time afterward. Yep, that's the difference. So, in order of the worst thing you can get is tires with dirt tread. Then the second, and that's tied with dirt tracks, right? Both of those are just terrible. So maybe dirt tracks are worse than dirt tires, I think. But then snow tracks are the next best thing. Snow tracks are amazing, but the thing that even beats snow tracks are snow tires on a skid loader. If you get a set of good snow tires on a skid loader, it's almost too much grip, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Because it's just like you can't even skid. Like the machine's like fighting itself because it's grabbing so much. But I'm talking about those real skinny ones, because they've got different kinds of snow tires for skid loaders. I'm talking about the real super skinny ones that bite right through the snow.
I think you've got one of those machines on some of your videos.
Yeah. I don't have any skid loaders now with tires anymore that I plow with.
Oh, you don't?
I just got one that I keep on hand at my house to unload trucks and to do my own personal stuff I love that. Bobcat.
Sure.
So the ASV is going to be a little bit of a different beast for you.
Okay.
The ASV RT75 was one of my favorite skid loaders of all time. Now we don't have that machine right now.
And what is the ASV that's over here?
The VT70.
The VT70.
Yes. And it's not up to snuff with the RT75. The RT75 is just the perfect combination of everything, where the VT70 is designed for conditions that we don't find ourselves in as often. Maybe it's good for somebody. It's not. I wouldn't say it's not my first choice for what we normally do. But one of the things that a lot of people don't know about the ASVs are that the company that the guy that built ASV actually built, I think it was, I don't know if it was Polaris or one of the other companies. He actually built the track system for snowmobiles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I did some research on ASV actually, and I'm sure you're aware of this. But those machines are actually made out of Grand Rapids, Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
So they're Minnesota-made machines.
Yep.
And I think that benefits tenfold because the ladies and gentlemen that build these machines, they know what our winters are like, and they know what the machines need to be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's important for sure.
Yeah, ASV got bought out by Yanmar last year. Which isn't a bad thing because that means ASV's service just expanded exponentially. And they still have control of all of their own manufacturing. So everything, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, nothing changed about the company itself except for their service network just got a lot larger, which I think was one of the things that guys were, like, I don't have a dealer close by. Well, whoever services Yanmar should be able to service those things now. So you haven't seen the account very much, or what did Alex run you through?
So before we got any snow, me and Alex met at this location that we're going to now. And he drove me around. He drove me to Tartan, to the two churches, and then there's a pastor's house out here. He said that the skid loader has to do that because of the weight of the driveway and the weight of the machines.
Okay.
So yeah, and then he kind of told me, and maybe from you it would be helpful. And I'm sure you've talked about this. I just haven't found the video. As far as when you do the convoy, as Alex calls it.
Oh, from one to another?
Yeah.
Yep.
The safety behind that.
Yes, so we have a guy in the front with flashers on, a guy in the back with flashers on. The equipment stays in the middle. Make sure your skid loader's in rabbit gear, so you're going as fast as you can. Also be very conscientious of the width of your blade as you're going down the road, both on the inside and the outside. Okay, because it's going to be wider than a bucket by far, and it's going to be a little bit deceiving, especially when you start to get tired, right?
Okay.
So you just got to, and then also with the Arctics, you got to raise them up a little higher than you normally would when you're roading them between sites, because the wings, the side wings, the side moldboards, the containment wings, either the fronts or the backs, I can't remember. I think it's the fronts can drag if you don't have it up high enough. And then basically what you're doing is you're just scraping metal on metal with no need to plow and just wearing down the cutting edges on them. So you just got to raise them up a little higher than you typically would and look at those side wings. So did he show you where we push snow on this account?
Yes.
He did, okay.
Yep. Kind of out this way, in this side of the parking lot.
Okay.
And then over in this side of the parking lot, we go this way towards the trees here. Keep it away from the areas where traffic will be.
Okay, well, looks like the big Hyundai's already in business. I don't know who's in there.
Jake is.
So we always push the snow away from the buildings.
Right.
Um, and then we've got this whole thing to the side. Yeah.
Oh, he's putting a bucket on for me. That's nice of him.
Huh. I wonder if that's Timmy putting that on or what. All right, let's go get you set up.
All right.
Where did I put my gloves? In the last place you'd look, your pocket. Can't remember which loaders have which loaders have electric hookups, which loaders have manuals. It's funny. You get too many loaders, you can't remember them all. And maybe you guys are watching on live stream right now because we're having a lot of fun. We got a live stream going. First snowfall. This is the first plow or the first connections. Oh well, there's always something interesting going on. You know what I mean? I mean, it's if it wasn't, boy, wouldn't life be boring? If everything just went smooth as can be. We don't want boring. We don't want boring. We'll take some excitement. We'll take some fun. Timmy's working on that. The guy in the Hyundai loader's got to be super careful. The way that thing is set up, that's a curb ripper right there. That beast is a curb ripper. One wrong move. Let's go see if he's got it figured out. Let's walk up to him and see. See if he's got any questions. Yeah, I know. And we got to put some stuff in it's going to be what it is, what it is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking over for about 20 minutes. Going through the running with the velvet and hopping my truck and I'm always going around with the proper habits. We got to figure that out. You're doing fine. Yeah, that one is a curb ripper. We don't have our pusher yet for it. So the reason I don't have the pusher yet for it is I got to go to Chicago to get it. And when I go to Chicago to get it, I want to get the new Arctic. They've got their own mounting system for their snowplows. So I kind of don't want to drive from Minnesota to Chicago any more than I have to. Does that make sense? But we'll hop in that a little later on. Oh, looks like Timmy's got it fixed. Timmy knows his stuff. Yep. I was trying to even out my team, you guys. Try to even them out. You got to have guys that are, you know, guys that take up the slack. I mean, we're all strong in something, but it doesn't mean we're all perfect at everything. So, I think he's good. Looks like he's getting it. Maybe. I wonder if where's Timmy at? Oh, Timmy's probably over there working on it. It's probably not good. Huh. Well, we'll see. Yeah, that's Matt. That's a new guy. Alex hired the entire crew this winter. I didn't have to. That was nice. Made my life a little easier. A little easier, a little better. I'll take that any day of the week. I see Jake is over there. Jake should be in the Mechalac. We're going to hop in one of those here pretty quick. Let's see if Timmy's in his truck. He's in his truck. No, he's not. Okay, he's not in his truck. Oh, he's on the side of the Mechalac Y. Did we get that hooked up?
The skid, yep.
What was wrong with it?
It just wouldn't go. I had to pound it with a hammer. It's just kind of something's just off in there. And Zach fixed it with a bolt or whatever, but I can't remember what he did to it. But it's not quite
Lining up just right?
Right, so it pinches. So,
but we got it hooked up, so now we're just going to leave it hooked up?
yeah, for now.
For now?
It's not. Yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Probably needs some grease, you think?
We'll grease the shit out of it. But maybe some grease would help. I don't remember where I pushed all the snow out here.
What? What do you mean you don't remember where we pushed all the snow? We push it to the where?
Yeah, and then the one in the front and over there. Are we just staying out here, or I'm gonna go do truck routes? These boys go here and then tartan.
Well, I think we need to stay with the boys and give them a sense of direction.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, because Matt's new. I don't know, Jake's plowed once or twice because we didn't have anything to do. And then who's the guy in the Hyundai?
I think Jake. Have you just met him?
I just met him. Okay, who's that in the Mechalac?
That is Craig.
Craig, okay.
He plowed with us last year, so he
like once. And that was a screwball fest because I went to the wrong site. And him and I spent more time driving than we actually spent plowing on the 1 year that we actually had no snow. So
we should get him to run curbs, Matt.
Get Matt to
Matt's
run
never
curbs?
plowed, so. Oh shit! I might need that, huh?
I mean, I
Can you you ran this site before too?
yeah, was it all on that side? You know, once that fills up, maybe a little bit on this side.
Yeah, we pushed it to the end and to this side.
And then the next school was kind of tucked like in that left by the end of the
we'll
basketball on
the
cul-de-sac there, tucked back up in there.
And we don't have the big parking lot. Little things have changed, but I haven't really gone through this site yet with the GM on it.
Yeah, but nothing has changed, has it?
Tartan, we don't plow the big lot anymore, but there's something else over there.
What?
Yeah, the big main lot, but there's extra.
Who plows the big main lot then?
It's under construction or something. I haven't even been over there. I don't even know.
I'll just keep typing that, and maybe if fucking Alex happens to have some on his truck or whatever.
And then you've done this whole site, though. You know where everything goes?
Yeah, I've been on the back side.
What on the front by the playground? Where do we push that shit? The playground in the middle? Does that get?
Kind of in the corner.
down in the corner. Everything else kind of goes against.
No,
that
I
wall.
went to the end. I know where I've plowed this lot a lot of times.
Okay.
Yeah, I know
And
where
then
everything
just work
goes.
with Matt's new. He's just learning how to plow really in that thing. So if you want him,
Those skis are perfect.
Yep. So he's in there, but tell him, you know, if you guys don't want to dink around these islands, that's what a skid does.
Well, wait a minute. Craig can dink around the islands with
Well,
the
yeah, he
Nicolak
can with
because
that,
he's got just as good of
I
maneuverability.
guess you do, so it don't matter. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Craig's got as good of maneuverability as Matt does any
just
day of the
be
week.
patient with him, work with him because he's new, you know.
Oh, he's all good. Yeah.
And
He'll
then-
figure that thing out. They don't have much give on it in the steers, so as soon as he hits a couple of curves, he's gonna he'll figure it out.
I don't think I can see. I'm gonna see if I got an Allen wrench here.
What do you got? What do you got to fix? What's wrong with it?
The hinge on the door, the screws keep coming loose, and with that, the only way to
What?
keep it from fogging up is to keep that door cracked a little bit, the window there.
Oh.
And I remember last winter, it was like I was like pretty much trying to twist it tight with my fingers for the whole night.
The hinges?
Yeah.
On the door. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're not the NASA space shuttle.
I will see you around.
All right, we'll see ya.
Here we go.
You got the right tool?
Metric or not? I don't know.
Well, it's made in France or something like that, so it's probably metric.
Oui.
Oui, oui. Baissez, beigez, tout. Baissez, beigez, tout. I don't know if they're made in France. I don't know where Migraine is made, actually. I should. Can't remember all this stuff. Let's see what he's doing with them hinges.
You always know. That's rusty, that oh, the one you need. Yeah, but within 20 minutes, this whole class I'll be able to grasp the job. Pliers? Yeah, I got a plier. Okay.
Oh, always something. Think you got it?
Time to get plowing, man.
I know. Always something. So many moving parts, something's always bound to give you a problem. More equipment is not always better because then you got more moving parts. Just super hyper efficient equipment is always better. I wish I had a plow on my truck. I should go get the other plow. I should go get the other plow truck. I can't do this. I can't not have a plow on my truck. It's driving me nuts. I'd be plowing right now. I'd be pushing that up. I'd be pushing that over. I'd be back dragging. Mechalak's finally going. Good deal. Once these, you always got to get the first one or two plows out of the way. That's always the crap show. Yep, it's always the crap show. First couple plows of the season, especially when you got new operators, they don't know where the islands are. They're trying to be safe, and that's good. Last thing you want is somebody trying to show off. That's the worst thing ever. Yeah, I'm always respectful of guys that are trying to keep your equipment in good shape too. But you got some guys that they think they're hot rods, and I'll tell you, there's nothing worse than somebody that thinks they're a hot rod in your equipment, because that's how your equipment gets broke. Oh, I don't know how all that happened. I do. I know exactly how it happened. You were hot rodding. Hoo-yah. All right. We'll just help these guys get everything dialed in on these lots here. So, if it seems like I don't know all of the guys, that's the way it's supposed to be. Because the business is supposed to run itself for you. You know, an entrepreneur is the only guy I know that'll trade a 40-hour work week for an 80-hour work week, and he has the worst boss in the world, because you entrepreneurs, if you're like me, you'll work yourself freaking ragged. But you got to see the bigger picture sometimes. When you see that bigger picture, you got to help put people in positions that allows them to become the best version of themselves, right? But what I've always felt is an entrepreneur, a really good entrepreneur, figures out how to see what the skills are, what the aptitude and attitude of his team is that's working with him, and then put them in there. You can't put us, just like you can't put a square peg in a round hole. Well, sometimes you can't put, like Frankie, he doesn't want to run equipment, but he'll go out and shovel till he's blue in the face. And if that makes his clock tick, shit, loader's on fire.
I don't know, dude. Just started smoking out of nowhere. I couldn't find the fucking extinguisher.
Did you turn it off?
No, I tried it out. I couldn't even see where the nozzle was.
Just, can you turn it off? That's the thing. Oh, like I said, there's always something happening. It's never a boring night when you're an entrepreneur. Sometimes you just got to keep the cogs and the wheel going. Let's pull ahead so we can see what's going on with this one. Brand new loader, brand spanking new, probably got 30 hours on it at most. So, not on fire. Thank goodness. Not on fire. But something had to pop loose. He just bailed. Which fine. I mean, I don't want not your loader, just bail. I get it. I get it. But that's when the owner jumps in and goes, nope, I can't let a machine go up in flames. Oh, look at the melt left on the ground. Yep. Remember when I said brand new equipment's got a lot of moving parts? Yep. A giant hose blew. Giant hose blew. Brand spanking new is big ass hose. Let's take you into the action, guys. Yeah, she definitely blew one of the main hoses off. I wouldn't know. First off, we've had nothing but fun. So the pin on the ASB is bolt.
Oh, that bolt is catching on it still?
Yep. Yep. So I taught who's in the loader. Jake is in the loader.
My buddy Jake, yep.
Jake's in the loader. I told him it's the curb killer, so he
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
he got it. Came over just to make sure nothing was on fire and rolling around in the snow.
You got what to know.
Just 128. Okay, are we back with audio? Apologize. Okay, so you guys cannot hear me. We have no audio. Is that right? Nobody can hear the audio. You can hear me now. Paper 145 better, fixed, good now. Awesome, awesome. We can hear you. Sweet. Oh, thank goodness. All right, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's always something, but that's the way life is. I apologize for the audio going out. I had you guys hooked up to the truck so that the battery would charge, and then when I disconnected it to go show what was going on, I guess I screwed up the audio, but it is what it is. I got a couple good guys over there working on that Mechalak. Let's go see how the other side is doing. Always an adventure, you boys. Always an adventure in life, right? That's awesome. You know, I say we didn't come down to this planet to shnikes to have a boring time. Hey, you guys need. Hey, how's it going? Are you good?
Yeah, we just gotta wait for
You got it?
that. I think, yeah, it's on there. Which is this?
That's mine. You don't need that anymore, Craig.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Please say we don't need a
push it.
flashlight anymore.
Yeah, just push the antifreeze in the pond.
Yeah, just push the antifreeze in the pond with the oil and all the other and the salt and just kidding. Whatever you what is it? Pollution control people. Yeah. Good team, good team. I got an awesome team, dude. Awesome team. They get so much done. They keep everything
Hey,
running.
that other truck is sitting over at the other North High or Polar or whatever. That white diesel
Which one? What?
with the F14 on it.
It is?
Yeah, it sounds like. Talk to Alex. I'm pretty sure he said if you want to hop in that. And
If it's over there, I'm gonna go hop in it for sure. I'm
probably
so sick of not being able to plow.
yeah, that sounds like it's.
Is that
open.
Bert?
No.
Well, they've come through here twice.
Probably the antifreeze, please. They're usually unmarked like that. Hopefully, we can get that.
So you think we need some more antifreeze though?
Fuck. I mean, you might have
Yeah.
lost a little bit there. That'd be good. Yeah, I came around the corner. I'm like, what the? That's on fire?
Dude,
I was gonna grab the fire extinguisher. I got a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
That's my
I
next
came
step.
around that corner and it started smoking, and then as soon as I saw smoke, I looked down to see if anything was on fire underneath the tires or something like that. And by the time I was able to get it to that position after looking underneath, trying to look at the tires, I couldn't even see the fucking dials.
She's gonna be smoky for a little if we get her going again here.
Oh wow, the antifreeze burns off from the engine.
Yeah, hopefully it didn't overheat or anything, but it should be fine. I would think.
Leaving it sit like this until he gets back.
Did Alex go to get antifreeze?
Yeah, I think.
No, he's all sitting over there.
He didn't go get antifreeze?
I'll go see if he's gonna go get antifreeze. What do we need? Green?
It looks green.
Green, green, green. You figure out where we're filling it, right? Oh, what is going on with this now? Why is the hood up? What is the white stuff? Hey, you want to go grab some antifreeze, Alex?
Yeah, I'm going. I was just showing him a couple things about this loader so he was familiar with it.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing wrong with it, right?
No. I was just showing him how to go through everything,
Okay.
popping the hood, because I think that's pretty sweet. All the access on it. So, yeah, I'll go grab some antifreeze right now.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, the hose is back on, so.
They got it on there?
Yeah, they got
green? It was green, right?
Green, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
So, this is how it goes sometimes. Some days you have days where you're just doing amazing, and some days you have days where you're like, oh, yeah, that broke, this broke, that needs to be fixed, that needs to be done, this needs to be done. All right, let's let.
Kind of feels like snow plowing.
Just feels like another normal day of going back out plowing. Yep. Nothing unusual
Maybe
about
if I
this.
don't bring any tools, everything I was not gonna bring any, and then I threw something in there. Like I gotta get a toolbox, so all my tools got rough and sitting out in the open like this.
Yeah, we need a couple. We need a good toolbox for them. We need at least 3.
They got them for the nice weather guard ones, cheap, but not cheap, but like for sale at Chrysteel, $800 for the nice black ones.
You're talking about the toolbox in the back, right?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about a nice, good tool set that goes.
Oh, they have some. I need a new one. I got one for Christmas for my dad like 20 years ago, and I've been trying to keep all that stuff, and it's been sitting out in the back, and they're all rusty now.
So you gonna grab some juice?
Alex is running to grab some juice.
Yeah, he's almost back.
Yeah, he hasn't even left yet. He's over there playing around with the big loader. But we told him not to go anywhere till we figured out if we could get that hose back on.
Well, I can go get some juice, or you want to go get some juice? We'll keep plowing.
He said he was going to run and get some juice. He knows where the juice store is.
Just probably Googled auto parts. Got to be one. I would do it soon before they close. Or Walmart.
What time is it?
Is he going?
It's 8:30. So
Walmart for sure.
Where the heck is Walmart
right
from
up there?
here?
That's a Cub.
Cub probably went there. There's got to be a Walmart right over here.
The convenience store. Wouldn't they have green juice right down at the?
They might just have that, but it's going to be way expensive there.
Yeah, but what do we need? 2 gallons?
I would imagine
You dump a couple
I don't know
gallons.
I don't know how big it is. How big is
I don't
it?
know. I'd probably get like 3-4 gallons. Just to, I don't know how big it is. Mechalec Axe 1000.
Should I go into the gas station and say, hey, we got a Mechalex AX 1000
Tell me what we need.
and see if the checkout gal knows what we need?
Mechalec Axe 1000.
I'll just run and get it. Shit.
Good.
Are you looking it up right now? Yeah.
Technology. Comes up.
Yeah, you better just be out here, Alex, fucking around all night in your new toy. Look at that juice. You guys just got that, big boy?
The Hyundai? I leased it for the winter. I didn't buy it. I leased it.
Too much capacity.
It's telling you the capacity
Fuel
of it.
capacity. Never tells you like what you want to. Right here.
Does it say there's a specific? I mean, we're just going with green juice. They're not calling out for anything.
I'm sure it's in the manual.
Well, I may go take over that big loader for a little bit. Do you need to warm up or anything?
I got my car.
You got your car over there?
Oh, you're gonna hop in the big loader?
I was thinking about it. I haven't even tried it out yet.
Craig or Craig.
You just leave it. I'll just sit in here then, if that's cool. If you're gonna stay here.
Yeah. Unless he's gonna get stuff done, I think I'm gonna take over in the big.
Good stuff. He's here to work.
Well, I know he is, but I still want to get. I want to try it. And that loader's got snow tires too. Yeah, that big Hyundai's got snow tires. That one's set up. Oh, hold on. All right, come in now. Try it now. What? I've never seen a hose blow like that where it smokes it out so bad so fast.
Yeah.
That was all at once. You're the motor's on fire. I'm like, holy crap! Did you turn it off?
Of course, they didn't get that on video. It just smoked out.
I actually did. I actually had it on live. I actually had it on live stream, so the live streamers got to see it. Motor on fire. False alarm. Gotta make sure it's exciting. Make it fun. Make it entertaining.
Oh, it's probably linked to your truck.
Yeah, but what?
You got to disconnect or forget your Bluetooth or something on there.
Huh? How do you disconnect your Bluetooth settings?
You can do it on your forget device on your phone.
Oh, there's Bluetooth back there. Just go back to the left.
Where?
I'm gonna let you do it here, but
Bluetooth. There we go. Now do we have audio?
it'll just link back up.
I turned it off.
No, I don't think it'll link back up if you turn it off.
All right. I did. I turned it off. Thanks, Chase. I turned it off. Didn't think about that. Why would that hook up to my phone, though? That is annoying. That wasn't very far away from the truck either. You'd think the Bluetooth would work, but maybe it doesn't pick it up.
No, you don't have to be. I'll be in my house sometimes and it'll go be on the phone and it'll switch to the truck.
Switch to the truck when you don't want it to.
Right.
Yeah.
When you try, then you're in the truck and then you gotta like
No, you can't get it to hook up for nothing. You're like 50 miles down the road. You're like, this thing don't work. Or it just goes out randomly.
Technology.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, what do you think those drones are flying over New Jersey? Got an opinion on them?
I just started listening to a podcast. This guy's talking about it. So it says they're super powerful drones.
They're size of an SUV.
Yeah. And John.
Oh, John's got opinions.
John is now like, I told you, they make them in Minneapolis. Those are the ones outside. Everything's verified.
Oh yeah, he's got.
validated.
John sends us fuzzy pictures of something you can't see at all, and he's like, "See that drone outside my house?" No, John, I see fuzz on fuzz.
He's got his phone on lockdown, so he's got, I don't know if the camera, an older phone.
Dan Bongino, do you know who he is?
I've heard of him,
He's like, you need a Faraday cage in your house and for EMP attacks, and I'm just like, dang.
yeah. I'll get out of that one. Out of his way here.
Well, if he'd quit wrecking my loader, we'd be able to get out of the way. Gremlins.
The slot's damn near done too.
I know.
One more.
Well, there's a lot to go. We got a lot of cleanup we gotta do. A lot of touch up to do out here. Hey, we got 18 more of these. 18 of these? No. That's 18 more locations. This is one out of 3 or 4 lots in this location, so it's gonna be a long night if the equipment doesn't work right. Gonna be a long night if the equipment wants to give us problems. Oh, here we go. Green juice man. Oh no, it's Timmy. Oh. Well, Timmy could be plowing. Well, there ain't nothing stopping Timmy from plowing. I wonder what the heck. Why, he doesn't want to run his new Arctic push plow or what? let's go in action. Let's go in action. He's gonna plow. Maybe I'm right. Like, I got a skid loader behind me. You know, I can fit through here with my plow trucks. I just gotta think small thoughts. I do. I plowed right between those things. All right. Well,
They must have school activities or something.
at some of them sites,
Yeah.
they got something going on. At Northview or whatever that site is up north there, that Alex starts, the northern ones.
Yeah.
That lot was so full you couldn't. We had to drive over the sidewalk to get in and out. In and out. Like they had everything blocked up. It was unreal. Yeah, no doubt, right? Could he get a longer truck? I know. That thing is massive. Stan, can you do a video on starting a business from scratch to managing employees? That'd be better for a long-form podcast, I think. Am I in your way? Are you? Did you get all the snow pushed up here that you want to push, or what?
Oh, here we go.
Green Juice Man is back. All right. Well, yeah, we did. I said, look down on the ground. That's how much we need. Yeah. That pretty much says everything you need to know, right? Should have audio. Hopefully I got audio.
You know what Alex said earlier? He said we were having some problems getting stuff hooked up. He goes, that's the only problem we're gonna have tonight.
Oh, did
Like Asian?
Why?
This is Asian vehicle tooling.
Oh, okay. Oh, crap. Hey, you want to grab that flashlight for me? It's in the back of the pickup truck, I think. Total.
It's French.
Is it?
Yeah, didn't you get the French vehicle?
I just grabbed the green. I don't even know if it is actually green. I should have checked. I just thought since the cap was green.
Hopefully it's.
Oh,
it's green.
Did you get like
It's live. It's too late.
You didn't see that.
Nope, no, we didn't do that. That was CGI.
Yeah.
Hey, by Abe. AI did CGI, and we had nothing to do with it. Cap looks.
trick to it or something?
Oh, it looks like it's twisted sideways or something. Oh, yeah. Hissing. She is a hissing. That's not a good sign. You don't want it to hiss.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What was the trick?
I don't know. Did it burn you?
No, but it was hissing a little.
Oh, he's. Where's that?
Ugh.
Okay.
Well, I'll let you guys pour it cooling in. I'm going to find out how this is going. Hey, is that Snow Power just parked?
What's that?
Is that Snow Power parked up at North Valley?
My white truck? Yeah.
Is the key in it?
Yep.
Where at?
Right where the equipment's parked?
No, but where's the key at?
center console or the door.
Okay.
Zach's already moved in there. All of his crap's in there.
In the truck?
And I opened the back seat and I'm like, how much shit do you need?
Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna take this over in a little bit, but I'll let you play for a little longer. I want to make sure we get the Mechalag going. And then I'm gonna hop in there, and you can warm up in my truck and go get yourself some snacks and goodies. I'll be in there for 10-15 minutes or so, and then it's yours for the rest of the night. Thanks. Traveling Brown. Yeah, without a pusher, we just do the best we can.
Not look like the same color green.
A little different green.
I don't know if it matters.
Well,
Vehicle.
I don't know if it makes.
Yeah. Goes in a Daewoo.
Goes in a Daewoo?
Oh, you're so close, so close.
Hey, Crunk Landscape, how are ya? Just living the dream. Anytime a guy says living the dream, it means there's lots of problems. That's code. Code and guy lingo, living the dream means we could have a better night. Buy Bitcoin. Yeah. I can't afford to.
Wish I would have bought Bitcoin back in like 2012 or wasn't that when I first started getting.
Oh god, yeah.
We'd be retired, dude.
Yeah, we would have bought the wrong one because they had like.
Oh.
Yeah, we would have bought the one that went out.
Mine would have got stolen.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
I would have lost my code. I'd be a billionaire, but my code would be just a paper box somewhere.
Yes, I do. I am blessed with a good crew. You are Sam? No, Sam's actually on the other side. Sam, we've got two. We split up into two groups. So this is a south group, and I wanted to take down here because I wanted to run some of this equipment. But south group and then the north group. Sam's heading up the north group. Sam's been doing amazing, by the way. Well, we got 8 inches of snow.
Back down now. You find the key.
$20 worth. 14 years ago, you'd have 28 million. No doubt. Oh, just comments.
20.
He's probably just BSing us, but.
What was it? Oh, kidding around.
Yeah. Glad we make the night go better, Kronk.
What's going down?
Glad we make the night go better. That's awesome. Makes it worthwhile hearing that. Thank you.
Hold on.
Hawk Tui. Hawk Tui girl. How would you like to have that be your 15 minutes of fame, you guys? The Hawk Tui girl. She's got a great sense of humor about it. I've seen her outside of that video. You know what? Good sense of humor about it, dude. Well, I'd let you know if I paid cash to get it off operating.
It didn't sound good.
Dude, that sounds bad.
I was thinking because it's wet, but when you were running it, I heard like a knock.
Yeah, the whole thing was like. Now she's smoothed out, but. Well, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Hey, how long? Hey, how long you think it'll be before you break it again?
Over under, I'm keep an eye on the
We do both. We do both. We do both. Expect another inch. Hey, we got another inch of snow coming, which is going to put us at 7. Well, it should if we had 6 before.
I think we were at like 5 or 6. It
Oh.
was really tight.
Oh shit.
Tim measured it and it was like right at.
You think that sounds right?
It was always really whiny. It always had.
Yeah, but it's not whiny. It sounds rough. I don't remember it sounding rough the 4 hours we got on it.
I don't remember how it sounded, to be honest.
All right, well, we'll see.
Terrible. I do know that it had that annoying ass whistle to it. I know it had that. I seen everybody commenting in your videos. Oh, that thing's gotta be annoying to ride. Well, it was your sped up, you know, so you could really hear the whole thing.
Oh, which video?
I don't know.
What's the name of your channel? Alex got his own channel.
Yeah, Dirt Monkey Outdoors.
Dirt Monkey Outdoors. Go subscribe to Alex.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I am
hating that thing.
He doesn't like the big
Pusher.
loader?
With no pusher.
Oh, with no pusher, yeah. It's like trying to eat cereal with a fork.
Yeah. Do whatever you can.
Brooklyn Park, snowing hard. Snowing hard in Brooklyn Park. Thanks for getting that running again, Tim. Loud and clear in Rochester, New York.
I don't know why. I go and start the equipment up on that end and everything starts up.
I'm gonna go to Carver.
You too, Traveling Brown. You too, my friend. Or Trevelin. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Easy money. All new equipment. I mean, we got nothing old.
I got the Snapchat and I'm like, oh.
You got the what?
The Snapchat.
Snapchat.
My buddy Jay sent me the Snapchat. He ain't worth the shit yet, you know.
Hey man, sorry you gotta drive such a piece of shit machine around tonight. No, yeah, we need a bigger pusher out here. I think we're moving. Yeah. He said he likes some of the rides he's showing me your house. It's not like something. Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's put 3 times as much as
Oh, there she goes. That's what I like about that Mechalak. Look at that thing.
Oh, he's moving now. Look at that sucker go.
Now we're finally in business. Finally, that's what business looks like right there. Finally in business. Cooking with Crisco, Tim. Cooking with Crisco. That's what we say. Cooking with Crisco. Hi, TJ.
These are all the things for filming that we don't have to worry about, like snapping a fresh part for
It is right now, Kronk, just because we actually got a pusher on the AX 1000. Oh, look at his windows are done. So frosted over.
Yeah, let's just. Are you gonna play around here for a little bit?
Yeah, why? What are you thinking?
Whatever. He's gonna steal the loaders. Planning on stealing the loader?
I'm gonna take that big one. I'm gonna take that big one in a little bit.
Yeah, I just was wondering when you were gonna go grab that white truck or not. We need to go knock out them 3 truck scores real quick. It will take us a couple hours, and then we can just shoot video and do whatever for the rest of the night.
Yeah, but I gotta shoot video of the loaders.
Oh, so you'll just stick around here then?
Yeah, I want to try to get a shot of all three of these guys working together.
All right, well, I'm gonna go to Carver then. And then the other one is Beaver.
No, Beaver, Carver, and Jap. Remember Jap? We put the snow in that one
Yeah, well, I'll meet
northwest
you down
corner.
there.
Okay.
You guys going together?
Right in the middle of the parking lot where you pointed.
No.
You guys gonna tag team the lots?
Yeah, we'll go hit the lots together.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go check on Bombardo if you go down to Carver.
I'll just go down to Carver right now. Yeah.
Nothing's different there, so same shit.
I'll
You got
remember
your
when I
map?
see it.
No. Here, I'll get you one.
I might have a map. I can't find your cool little book.
Imagine how much snow that thing can move if it was outfitted right. It's got snow tires. It's got everything you need, except for the pusher. So now we got it going because we got the two big loaders doing the straight run pushes, and the ASV is pushing everything out. That's perfect. That's the way we want it to go. God, my hands are freezing. Temp is dropping. Holy buckets. Hello, John. How are you, sir? I'm going to go inside and warm up for a bit.
Yeah, it's gonna start getting colder.
Oh, God, the temp is dropping right now. Ugh. Oh, that is... Oh. You know when you can't move your fingers anymore, that's when you know you did your time outside. All right, let's go. Let's go follow some loaders around. I don't even know what time we started out here. A long time ago. We find that's you know, like I said, you got to get that first one out of your system. You work all the bugs out on that first push. Always. Your operators get the bugs worked out of their systems, and hopefully the loaders get the bugs worked out of their system. 12 degrees in St. Paul. That's what my fingers are saying too. 12 degrees in St. Paul. Not bad, but that temp is a drop in. Yeah, that Mechlac's still smoking. It's burning off all the excess. Hopefully that's what it's doing. Right? Never know. Oh, geez, I'm driving right down the middle. I'm just in a little F-150. I love this little F-150. Little paper pusher truck, I tell you. Not a bad vehicle. I hop in this thing 96,000 miles on the dot. Look at that. I hop in this truck more than almost anything. Just a convenient. It's like it's the F-150. I don't know what it is about this truck. It just feels like a little snow monster. Nothing seems to stop it. Watch, now I'm gonna get stuck. Now that I said that, I'm gonna get stuck. What's your plan? Is that what your question was? What's your plan? My plan is I'm gonna jump in that big loader in a moment. But I'm gonna just watch this Mechlac to make sure she's okay. You see that smoke coming out of the back if you weren't tuned in. One of the main hoses basically came off. God, that thing is still smoking like a freaking beast. I don't know if that's supposed to be smoking that much. I'm just assuming it's burning off the excess on it. I don't know. And we just blew a main hose. Didn't blow it, it just popped off. Oh, smoke. I hope it didn't smoke out there. Oh no, it smoked him out. It smoked him out. I turn around and look, and he's running. He's like, loader's on fire. Well, he didn't know. I mean, because 1 minute it was good, and the next minute, you can't see in the cab. I mean, I couldn't even see where the key was to turn it off. That's not normal. No, it's not normal. It's absolutely not normal. If you missed it, one of the main antifreeze lines blew off. Just completely let go. And dumped antifreeze all over the engine. And the machine itself is a 1.5, 2 years old or something like that. I don't know. You guys probably know more when I bought it than I do, but yeah, it's cold. That's gonna take a while to burn off. I agree with you. Is he having problems? Oh no, he's looking for a curb. All right, he's looking for the curb. Yep. He's looking for a curb. Never like coming around a corner and seeing equipment sitting. Always gives me keep an eye out on that gauge. Yes, more money. You got it, buddy. You got it. He was told to. We'll see if he listens. Looks like it's already calming down a little bit on that smoke. Could leave the rear hatch open for a while, I guess, but the exhaust is designed to come straight up and through it. So we'll just leave her closed. It'll eliminate itself here. All right, let's see how Alex is also checking with me. We're both keeping an eye open on it. Let's see what he thinks. What do you think? A lot of smoke still.
What's that?
A lot of smoke still. What do you think?
I don't know.
I think that's just the excess burning off.
It definitely could be, because if it leaked 2 gallons onto it, and that was a fat hose.
That was a fat hose, and it was instant.
Yeah, so I would maybe give it
10-20 minutes.
Yeah, I'd give it a little longer to burn that, because it doesn't look like it's smoking super terrible. You know, it almost just looks like it's a haze, and it's cold.
Yeah.
You know, so it might be more prominent to see it right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just give it a little bit. I'll ask him what the temp is at.
Yeah. Well, what are you finding out?
The temp is still right in the middle.
Right in the sweet spot?
Yep, right in the middle, and
So we should be good, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, it's not smoking. I think it's burning some residual off.
I think so, too.
There was a lot of crap in there. So.
Yeah, it looks like it's clearing up. Yep, Rock Creek.
It's so cold too. The exhaust is probably blowing out a little bit. Does that one have a DEF on it? A DEF filter? That machine? Or is it under 70?
74.
Okay.
It's 74. Yeah. Hey, Zach Rogers. How you doing, buddy? Where did Jake go? Other side?
He's getting brewed up,
Brewed up?
watching these idiots. He's texting me, fuck, dude, I'm gonna kick somebody out of that machine. I was like, you're the only one that can run that, sorry.
9 p.m.
You don't need someone getting out fucking kicking fucking every curve, you know?
Well, I don't think they're
Whatever.
doing bad. I mean, Matt's brand spanking new,
Matt
so
is brand
and
new.
he's being overcautious.
And Craig isn't a problem. It's just the machine was broken down. He said, "Oh, the struggle's real over here, dude." He said, "I need a pusher."
Yeah, he does.
Cause he gets
You can't. Do we got any chains? We could chain one of them on.
I do have chains, but I don't know which one we would be able to easily chain on.
When we get if we don't get that new pusher anytime soon, we should figure out how to chain one on.
It almost needs those little sleeves. I wonder if there would be an adapter that we could get onto one of these.
They
plows.
do have those sleeves. Yes.
2 bars that come
Yes.
out, you slide your bucket into it, and then we would just chain straight to the
Yep.
Arctic plow.
Yes, I have seen those before. Now that you mention it, Arctic has those for their
Yeah.
pushers.
So if we could get it that way, we would just pop those 2 pins right there for the skid plate and pop that on there. Then we could throw
Yep.
a 15-foot pusher on there.
Yep. Yep. And we got the big pusher sitting there.
And we got another one up at the other end that would be more versatile down here if we could put it on that other machine.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's clearing up.
And it's really cold out here too, so everything's fogging up. I mean, even that machine, when you look at that one over there, it's got a slight haze off here when you
Oh, the big loader? This struggle is real. When isn't it though?
Right.
I mean that's why we bring the big flashlight, praying we never use it, and of course we use the heck out of it. Hey, speaking of which, who has it? Where's my flashlight?
I think Tim grabbed it, or maybe I got it.
You don't get to keep my big flashlight. Yeah. Oh. Thief. Best flashlight for snow plowing right here.
Oh yeah.
Right here. Oh, show.
Yeah, worst case scenario, if that machine's having problems for the night, I can bring Craig over to the other side and put him in the loader over there, and then put Sam in my white truck and then my old truck.
Yeah. And eventually I'm going to get a plow on my truck. So that'll be good. If you guys plow snow, have one of those. Right there. It's a Milwaukee. It's this one. I'll tell you, this flashlight has saved our butt. How many times has that flashlight saved our butts?
I never have one on me, or the batteries are always dead.
Yeah, but I always have one on me.
Right, yeah, you use the crap out of it.
I use the crap out of them things. Yep. You know it, badass. You know it.
What's that?
This guy's makes easy money tonight. Lots of laugh. Kronk, you weren't with us earlier, were you? This is the first time we actually got anything done. Do you guys spread salt too? Yep. Alex has got a spreader on his truck right now. We've got 2 rock salt spreaders. We got 2 rock salt spreaders, and then we've got a briner. And I think Alex prefers brining over anything. He really does. We are in Let's see. I don't know if you're familiar with Tartan High School, that neck of the woods. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Ah, we could have still fit a paper clip in there. Glad you like the channel, Christian. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Do the best I can to make good content and to keep it real. Keep it real. You know it, Kronk. What are you up to tonight, Kronk? What are you doing? You guys all get your Christmas shopping done. I've got none of my Christmas shopping done. It's terrible. But here's the scoop. Oh, appreciate that, man. Here to help, Nash. Dude, thank you so much. You're always awesome, Nash. Thank you, man. Boss man is a comedian. Christmas shopping. I have none of my... Here's what's going on in my home. My daughter moved back in, which is awesome, with her 2 babies, which is even more awesome. So now I got a 16-month-old, and she just had one that was actually 2 months premature, and she just couldn't do it on her own anymore. And so we told her, you always have a home here. Always have a place, a safe place to come. So she moved back into the house. So the wife and I have been handling a 16-month-old who is a Spitfire, amazing, freaking the best thing in the world. And a 2-month premature, which has to be fed every 3 hours on the dot. So we're setting alarm clocks. We're doing, so our house has been for 2 months, 0 sleep, 0, like nothing. And now we have a sick bug going through the house. So it's been chaos. Chaos. A good kind of chaos. Good kind of chaos. Kind of chaos I'll take any day of the week, right? Always glad to have your kids back home with you safe and sound. What is happening is that every parking lot does all the time. Money in the bank. Let's go. Charles, you know it, buddy. Money in the bank. Nash, I've always meant to ask you. Nash Cobb is on. He's always here to help, here to help, here to help. He's always one of the very first people to comment. How do you do that? I appreciate it. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I thank you for it. But it still makes me wonder. Always one of the very first comments. It's because my videos kind of only has like 3 people that watch them because I got shadow banned for talking the truth. Because I did. I got shadow banned. I tell you guys that story. You guys seen that video where I got shadow banned? I got shadow banned for almost a year. It wasn't easy. Wasn't easy. Still wanted to make content for you guys that were still tuning in, so I gotta say thank you to all you guys that sought me out. Thank you for that. Kind of miss plowing snow, but then I don't. How do you like your swim spa? Philip, the wife really likes the swim spa for sure. She really does. Hoping we get a little snow in Kentucky. You are the reason I watch. You speak the truth. Excavation 99. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, and I knew I was gonna get shadow banned, but I didn't realize how bad I got shadow banned, you guys. I mean, they unsubscribed people from my channel. People came on my videos recently because I just got unshadow banned, and they're like, over and over, commenting again, I never unsubscribed from your channel. They unsubscribed me from your channel. It's like, wow, how, I mean, like, how do they do that to people? I don't know. I know, Tyler, I'm like, it's real. If you look in it's like Booted and Banned, I think is the name of the video, and you read the comments, so many people are saying that they got YouTube unsubscribed them from my channel. I had to look for you 5 times. Wow, Nash. Thank you for looking for me. Watch all your stuff. Do an amazing job. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. But it's not just me, you guys. I couldn't do this if it wasn't for my team. You know why? You know why? It's like this dude right here, Will Smith. Hit that like button. YouTube always unsubscribe people no matter what. Huh. That's something. But it's, you know, the reason I can still do this is because of guys like Alex and Tim and all my boys that are kicking butt and taking names and helping out and stepping up. Yes, it's not me. It's not me. You think I could drive around doing a live feed if it was just me? It's not even possible. It's these guys. These guys make it possible. Yep, it's the team. I hope you guys, if you run a company, you have a good team. So one of you guys just asked me, starting a business from scratch. Well, first thing you got to do is find your team, determine how much you want to grow, and find the people that have that vision. But you got to fill the holes into your own. Like for me, I'm not. I can't stand repairing equipment. I hate it. I grew up with a wrench in my hand. My dad always made me do all the repairs because he hated it. So I do them all now. I have 4 channels they watch. They unsubscribe me from. What? Where do they get off doing that? I suppose when you control the platform, you can control the message. And if you have a very specific message you want to control, well, that narrative's got to be dialed in. I don't know what else to say about that. Matt's going pretty slow. He's all right. He's going pretty slow. All right. Does he have a full caddy to keep those filled up? Do you have a fuel caddy to keep those filled up all night? I got a fuel trailer, but I don't have it here. So yeah, we just use bulk tanks. Woohoo! Glad you're shaking and baking, baby. Either way, good to see you're out and working. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Except if you notice on the front of my truck, there is no plow. I gave my Arctic, I had a brand new Arctic, I gave it to Timmy to put on his brand new truck. And my new Arctic hasn't come in yet. I'm still waiting for it. It's in the works. So the one I'm getting is their proprietary system. So they got their own connection system. It's all aluminum. I've seen it. How much you guys got? 5 inches maybe. 5 inches of fluff. So you know it's not hard pushing. Right to relax. Invisible plow. You're showing everyone how to move around with their plows. Yeah, that's the ticket. Where you plow at? We plow in North St. Paul, the schools. So there's 18 different schools. So we have 18 locations we plow here. But each one of these locations has. Looks like you're plowing high school. Yes, we are plowing Skyview High School right now. That's the one we're plowing. And we plow Tartan, and then we plow. Oh, I can't even tell you how many we plow. It's a lot. Is this all right? Again, a parked car. Why do we have a car parked? That's never a good sign. 5.5 inches at 6 p.m. Hey, we good? Are we good, Matt?
Yeah, just the car kind of freaked me out a little bit that I didn't want to hit it.
Oh, okay. I'd rather have you do that than hit a car, so good deal. All right, the loader's parked. I'm gonna go take that over. All right, give me a moment in time here. I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna try to get something set up so we can go in the loader together. I don't know if this will work. Let's see if I can't bring it along inside the loader. What's up?
That thing ain't doing too good.
What?
Just running it wise. He doesn't want to run it anymore without a pusher. Because he doesn't want to get too close to the curbs with the bucket. And he's worried and it's not productive and he's getting pissed, so.
Oh, all right.
I said, we'll just go grab the white truck. Otherwise,
yeah.
we're going to be out
Is
here.
it running right now? I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Take it.
I'll
I
go
told him
in
to
it.
leave it running for you, but he's just done running it. He said he's just getting upset, frustrated in there, you know?
Oh, yeah. It's
like you said, yeah. You're out there getting that little
yeah, you're
baby
trying to eat cereal with a fork. It's definitely frustrating. Put him on the snow raider. No cab, no heat. Yeah. No, we'll go run it. Got no problem running a loader without him. I've ran them before. It is frustrating. I know it is. All right, let's go see if we can't set up a camera. Hang tight. I locked myself out of my own back end of my truck so many times. All right, we'll go run the big dog. Hopefully we don't take any curbs out. Gotta set up a YouTube camera. Take you guys along for a ride and have some fun. Okay. All right. All right. hate when the lights stay on your truck forever. I never know if you got them off or on or what the heck. You hit a curb and you hit your head. Yeah, you definitely do in this loader. You got to be really careful. That's why he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to be responsible for hitting the curb. And do you blame him? I don't. There we go. Okay, been a bit since I ran this, and I only ran it once. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. All right. Looks like he's got the radio on. Well, if you can run a car, you can run a loader. Watch, I'm gonna wreck something. He's got country. I'm gonna turn Christmas. My son's like, "Do you really like Christmas music, Dad?" And I'm like, "Yes, I really do, son. Love Christmas music. But you only got it so many days out of the year." All right. Got the parking brake on. I can't see nothing in here. Oh, now I see everything. Holy buckets. There's got to be a parking brake. You guys see the parking brake button? I don't see the parking brake. It's got the seat so low. It's gonna be a minute, boys. I gotta get me. Stan definitely talks to himself all day. Hi, Andrew. I think all day long. I don't normally talk to myself all day long. I'm talking to you guys at this point. There's gotta be a parking. What the heck is the parking? Oh, here we go. On the horn. Yeah, baby. Yes. Alright, turn the big honking fluorescent light off on the inside. Alright. Here we go! Woo-haw! Yeah, baby, I love me a big loader. That's what she said. God, this thing is smooth. So smooth, so smooth. Alright, it's tight in here, so I'm not even going to try to plow this. Why do they make this so tight? This is for school buses. What is the point with it being this tight? So I didn't. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, shnikes. Yeah. Better go slow. How you? These tires are just. Oh, yep, I feel that curb. Oh yeah, you can feel them curbs. Oh, he's already got that lot pretty cleaned up. I forgot what buttons you hit on. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I got a big pusher on. I made a big bucket, not a big pusher. So my capability of doing, I'm hogging. Basically, that's all I'm doing at this point. It's just hogging snow. Right? Without a pusher, I'm just like crippled. So we're gonna either put our one of our Arctics on, or I want to get a specialty Arctic. The Arctic actually makes a specialty blade for loaders like this. Oh, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Don't smack that curve. Oh, there we go, up and over. It's almost like I know what I've done this once or twice before. Put your seatbelt on, it's telling me. Oh, what happens if I refuse? Do not operate this machine without knowing your operator's manual. Okay. Oh, shnikes. What happened there? I gotta reconnect. You are 100% right, Jake. It's a beast, but it does need a pusher. And I know this, and there isn't much I can do about it. Because it is what it is. So, we're still using it just because we can. But yeah, we need a pusher to get it optimized for the best, for what it can actually is capable of doing. Alright. Gets this plowed, rookie, come on, let's go, ha ha ha. Alright, Charles, come on. I'm trying to get stuff set up. I haven't plowed in this machine yet, so. Well, let me give me a moment. Every loader is different, you know. Here we go. At this point, we're just hogging snow. Wish we had this one would handle a 17-footer, no problem. She's pushing pretty good. No issues whatsoever. So I could go up in that middle island, but feel this curve, feel this curve. Oh, there we go, we felt it. Oh, here comes the Mechalak with the right equipment on it. Yes, my 74 horsepower loader will do a better job because it has the right equipment on it. Nobody saw me get that grass there. You did not see that, even though it's live. You did not see that. I did not do that. I'm still doing more than nothing. It's got that weird new loader smell. We'll let him clean up the mess. I'll hog pile it out. Yes, the best part about running something like this is you get to play in a piece of equipment like this and get paid for it. Does life get better? Does it get better than that? I don't know. Not sure how it could. I I'm getting paid to run this loader right now. Yeah, sign me up. Alright, so he does not have his pusher down all the way. You can see because his Arctic will scrape better than that, which is fine. You gotta dial it in, you gotta get that feel for him. Like I said, for snow, you always got so much to deal with. So my pusher for this is still in Chicago at Arctic's headquarters. And I do have a special one coming for it. And the difference is, because this machine can handle such a big pusher, I didn't want to go as wide, I wanted to go deeper. So I wanted real deep sidewalls, does that make sense? So that it could contain a lot more snow, because it has the capability of just containing so much. But we've got to road it between job sites, and when you're roading a pusher and it's got a 17-foot blade on it, that can be a little fun. So hopefully that one's ready soon. I'm just waiting, chomping at the bit, chomping at the bit. Alright, where's that curve? I think it's up here. I think I'm going to find the entire curve. Let's do a curb run. We got a bucket. We can do a curb run. Alright, we'll locate this curve. That way we're not trying to find it every time we go around the corner. It's kind of, yep, there it is. Nice and slow when you're finding the curve. That's when you take it easy. No giving this. You are responsible for something I missed it. Sorry, man. Oh, why the comments go by so fast? I can't keep up with them. Lots of laughs. Almost 200 in here. Yeah, almost. Getting there. I'm surprised. It's nice having 200 of you guys hanging out on a snowy pre-Christmas thing. Alright. I did that so the guy in the Mechalak will know where that curve is. These are newer, some of these are some newer operators, right? So it's the old dog's job to take the pressure off from the young bucks. We take the responsibility so they don't have to. Until they're ready for it. actually getting stuff done over there. How much bigger we are than him. He looks like an ant. Boy, if you're plowing with a bucket, you gotta get that bucket just right. First off, you shouldn't be plowing with a bucket, as you guys know, but 432 crashes, crazy. I know, people don't know how to drive the first big snowstorm. Well, it's been 2 years too, you know. First big storm of 2 years, though. No surprise. Golly, he's got the heat cooking in here. I feel like an overdone sausage. Oh, he's coming right behind me. Let's get out of his way. We don't want to break his stride. Sneak behind him. Here comes Matt, the newest guy in the ASV skiddy. He felt most comfortable in a skid loader, so that's what he got in. Right there, Matt. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. We used to plow with TLBs. We used to plow with TLBs is because you can buy a TLB for next to nothing. Cheap. Some of them. And you can charge the same rate as a loader. Get doing it at a fraction of the cost. So it was a way to optimize the hourly rate. I don't know why some TLBs were so cheap back in the day. It used to be buy a TLB for 10, 20 grand. It was a decent machine. Now, of course, you can't do that. Lucky if you can get out of a grocery store for under $500. Stan, get a 7:30. I was on the Brightview Properties in Maple Grove this morning. Get in at 7:30. Donald Prestorf, not in this lot. I was a front mount blower on a 40 horsepower tractor with a cab. Those are good. Depends on your snow, your skids. Pushers won't push anything in concrete snow. We just, oh yeah, it's concrete snow. Concrete snow. Doesn't make a difference what you're trying to do when you get concrete snow. This ain't that. This is the perfect snow. Perfect snow, meaning light and fluffy, but the measurement is high, so we can charge into the next slot. So we have accounts that are hourly, but we also have accounts that pay us by the inch. And 7 inches of concrete is more like 20 inches of fluff. Or pick a number, it doesn't matter, it's so heavy, it's tough. And it breaks everything. Everything breaks when you're plowing concrete. Because you can't plow concrete snow the same way you can this fluff. But if you don't have a few years under your belt, you don't realize that. So you hit the concrete piles as hard as you hit the fluff piles, and then the pins snap, and stuff just goes wrong. Most guys are intimidated by a loader this size. Most guys. You get some guys that they got no problem. You know, there's no difference between this thing and my Kubota R530. It's just the size. You got better visibility. And yeah, you know, if you make a mistake, it crunches things faster. Yeah, there's that. Really is no other difference in operating them except for time you figure that stuff out. None of these loaders make any difference. I brought my wife to Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, to the Volvo plant. They invited me out a while ago. She ran, my wife, who's not an equipment operator, she's a nurse, ran a Volvo, I think R40 articulated truck, one of those 40-ton haulers. I think she ran an R65. I think that's the right number, don't know. She ran that, she ran their big excavators, she ran their big loaders. You can run any of these, you guys. Anybody can run these. Don't get intimidated by their size. And don't get intimidated by operators that try to intimidate you. Some of these guys brag about stuff. It's like, oh, come on. Man, we all start from someplace. We all start from someplace, right? Give a guy a break. Give him a chance. Don't. I watch some of these guys. I don't know if it's an ego thing or what. But I don't want equipment operators to get like chainsaw operators. Those guys that run a chainsaw for a living, those guys are particularly crazy about how you do it. And it's a craft, I get it. Running, cutting trees is a craft. I'm not saying it's not. Everything we do is a craft. I mean, plowing snow is a craft. But instead of picking on the guy, man, I don't believe in picking on people. I do not believe in that in any way, shape, or form. Build people up. Help them out. Let them help them figure stuff out. Don't make them feel inadequate. I mean, maybe that's just the way life is supposed to be, and guys got to be alpha guys and blah, 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 but I don't believe in any of that. What's going on? Somebody's honking at me. I see you back there, Matt. I see you, Maze. I'm not going to squish you like a bug. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. You won't get squished, sir. I'm not that tired yet. Give me a while. And I'll get that tired. 17 minutes on this loader. Gotta go start a new lot. This one's got enough equipment in it. Let's go start in a new spot. I might have to what is going on with these cones? I don't know. They don't put them there for nothing unless those are cones that the kids threw out. but I don't know that. Okay, come on. Gotta find that curb, guys. Drop off lane. Yeah, I'm just wondering if the kids knocked them or the wind knocked them cones out into the drive lanes or something. When you get this much snow in the first plow and you can't see under what's underneath there, it makes you a little hesitant. I suppose I should go back and kick that off and find out what the heck is going on. Yeah, there's more of them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. That's my hat. Oh yeah. It's got to be drop-off lanes or something like that. Yep. Good call. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Parking brake on. All right, let's see. This loader is so quiet. It's like whisper quiet. Cone removal, free one time only. Alright. Parking brake off. Even a big loader can turn on a dime. But I gotta find this curve better. Well, what the heck? Somebody came down with the other truck. Oh, what's his face? The guy that was running this. Alright, well, probably more comfortable in that. The only thing I'm doing bad with this is getting snow up on that sidewalk, which you don't want to do. I'm not here to make more work for anybody. Alright, well, it's going to be cone removal free 2 times. Oh no, that's Alex. Alex is over there. Yeah, we got the whole team here. The whole team is around the corner. playing.
Thanks for being a part of our team. The team supports the
All right. Alex wants to play in the big loader. So we're going to go in his truck. Ugh. I got the, hey. Oh, he's over there. Got the parking brake on. Okay, Stan. Okay, Alex. Better, huh?
Yeah. Just that other smoke, it was just probably burning off all the antifreeze and shit in the back.
Boy, she's still foggy in there.
Okay, so I remember being in this last year, there were the two things. Nice machine, these screws came loose, and then the fucking how bad there's no, these are the only two vents right here, so even if you can face them at this windshield, but then this back one gets, so if you're backing up, no, you got.
Yeah, but you got the that's got the electrical defroster on the back.
Yeah, how the fuck you turn it on?
With a button.
Yeah, maybe this. It's like antifreeze in here. I don't smell it. I like have no smell, so that's why when it starts smoking, I didn't know if it was smoke or antifreeze, so I just like sit down.
Yeah, I saw you running. I'm like, well, did you turn it off? No, I ran. I'm like, well, okay, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, if a machine's on fire, just get out. Yeah, get out of the way.
Let you do it.
Because the front blades are just as effective. We were just asked why we don't have back blades, because the front blades are just as effective now. Almost.
Right there, clogs more snow than.
Yeah. When Snow Power came out with their 14-foot front blade, it's like, well, we don't need a back blade anymore. You love the Snow Power?
I do.
Yeah?
Now it's like I go from that thing where I would clear one lot in 15 minutes. I know the exact lot, Webster. I could do it in 15 minutes. I talked to Josh Pomardo. He's got the same V-plow. He said it took him an hour and a half.
What?
Yeah. I mean, seriously, it's that much faster.
All right, well, anything I need to know about your truck?
Nope.
All right.
I'm not gonna play in here too much.
Well, what if I don't give your truck back? What if I like it?
Then I'll jump in with him and work it.
Oh. Ooh, who's riding in style now, huh? All right. Oh, geez, he's got this seat leaned back like he's at a movie theater. What the heck? Okay, hopefully the settings don't go to Bluetooth. Let's turn that off. Bluetooth off. Turn that heated seat on. All right, well, let me just see if I can at least get this thing to stick. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this. There we go, kind of. No, the F14s are good. Alex loves his F14, but I can't buy just any one brand. My job is to test all the brands out, not to be brand loyal. Now, if I was just doing it for myself, that's a different story, right? That's a different story, right? Because you know, but No, my job is to test out every single company, every plow, everything, and give you guys actual reviews from somebody that uses them. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how. All right, old man riding in style. Heck yeah. Figure I'm paying for the truck, I should drive it once. He earns it. He earns it. Oh god, heated here. Oh, you guys, you weren't joking. It does have a heated steering wheel. What the? I don't think I've ever had a heated steering wheel in my life. Ever. I've never had a truck that's had a heated steering wheel. This is awesome. This is awesome. I don't know if I want to give this back. Huh. Okay. Camera is unavailable. What am I doing? I'm just making sure Matt's not back there. I gotta go plow. All right, we'll hit this curb for him. You know, that's the thing. You know, sometimes you just assign an operator to a piece of equipment, but what I've learned is over the years is once in a while it wakes you up. Like if you're super tired or something, throw a guy in a different piece of equipment for a little bit, and it brings life back in them. Just brings life back in them. Whatever makes the hours go by faster, right? I mean, that's what it boils down to, is what makes the hours go by faster. All right, I gotta hook up a camera. Gotta hook up a camera on. I'll hook up a camera on that post in front of me here real quick. So let me do that real fast. Yeah. Plenty of excitement this evening. I always used to pray for the snowfalls where you had no stories to tell. Because that meant you just got through it with no. It seems like in the snowplow business, there'll be nights when you lose more money than you make. Not once in a while, but probably a percentage of the time. I hate the power button. I wish we had a year like 2019. I miss. Yeah, we had a ton of snow that one year. Holy buckets, we had some snow. Yes, we did. Oh, you can hear that diesel in here. This truck is louder than that loader. You guys notice that? Any of you guys been sticking around that long? This truck is definitely louder than this loader. Alright. She's a big truck. She's a big truck. And he's got the backup camera disabled, which is fine. I don't believe in using them if you're an old school truck operator. You don't have backup cameras anyway. But phone is ringing. Hello, this is Alex. I guess I didn't sound enough like Alex to fool whoever that was. I think that was Tim. Shouldn't have done that, but I did. All right. Well, let's do it this way. We got to clear around these things anyway, so we'll do a little back draggy. And we got down pressure. Yes, the Boss plows have down pressure. Meant for back dragging, not really. Uh-oh, I'm getting flashed. Oh, he ain't trying to do flash me. Okay. He's communicating with Matt. So what I'm doing is just assisting the loaders, even though they're as maneuverable as me. They actually, oh look at, they're gonna do the double. Nope, they're not. God, that Mechalak isn't much bigger than that ASV. Okay. Alright, we gotta hit that better. One thing I am picky about is how fast the truck shifts from forward to neutral, or forward to reverse. I'm not a fan when a truck has that 1 second delay. I want to go in, and I want to go back. I want to make that truck rock, like never stops moving. And the Rams did that better than the Fords. The Rams would switch from forward to the reverse better. I plowed in a Ram for a couple, 3 years, 4 years maybe. Oh. Okay. Let's touch this up. too many situations where you can see a truck working alongside of a loader, working alongside of a skid loader. You're not going to see that in an aggregate pit, you know. You're not going to find that in too many spots. He's got to get that loader. He's got to get that thing dialed in better. He's not getting that blade flat on that ground quite right sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes. Okay, my feet are cold. Okay. Nope, you don't get your truck back. Alex is coming over to try to get his truck back. Let's take off. Nope, sorry, Alex. I got stuff to do over this way. Nope, I can't see ya. Here he comes. Alright, let's mess with him. I thought you wanted your truck back.
No, I just want my phone.
What do you think of it so far?
What's that?
The big loader.
Dude, that thing's awesome.
Isn't it quiet in there?
Yes.
It's quieter than your truck.
Yeah. How do you like plowing in the diesel?
Well, the 2 minutes that I've got to plow in it, I can't really tell you a whole
Do you
lot.
like just shifting? Because I remember you
No.
didn't like. Oh, you don't. This
No.
one does the same thing.
No, it's
Kinda
got that
delayed.
that tiny bit of a delay going from forward to reverse.
I kind of noticed that too, where the 6-speed didn't have that.
Nope.
You should jump in that white truck and try that sucker out, dude. No joke. Thing is badass for plowing.
I'll try it out later.
I don't know if Jake's gonna want to give it up though.
Probably not.
Yeah, that thing's sweet. I like that loader. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad to see that thing's not smoking anymore though.
Yeah, I wonder why the windshields are so.
You've got a point that there's only 2 little vents in there, you know.
They should have had that figured out though, dialed in, you know.
Right.
Matt's okay. Being cautious for his first night, trying to see the pattern.
Hey, he said he watched the videos and he studied and everything, is what he was saying, so.
Dave, we've got the defrosters on. We got to figure that machine out. Like I said, that's probably got 10 hours on it, if even. That Mechalak, yeah.
I can't believe that it popped that hose.
I believe it.
From.
For a brand new machine, every time something's new, it's
Working out the kinks.
working out the kinks. You always got to work out the kinks.
You gotta have more than 10 hours on it because we plowed out here 3 times last year and that thing plowed 2 times at least, I think. Or did you have that all season last year?
No, I had it most of the season,
So then I think we plowed in it 3 times and averaged 6 hours, so it's probably closer to 20 hours now.
Oh, okay. Well, still, it's got the
Still
kinks.
brand new.
Yep.
Still got the plastic on the seat and everything in there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll get back to it. I just needed my phone.
Okay. Just go to the other side and start getting that cleaned up. Alright, I'll get out of your way. I'm in everybody's way. I'm in everybody's way. You know, a boss thinks he knows the best, but sometimes his guys know the best. That's one thing I learned. I may have 35 years of experience, but I kind of got a set in my ways type of an attitude, and sometimes somebody will come in and show me something, or especially in the comments. That's crazy. Somebody be like, oh, you should do this. Like, you know what? I didn't think of that. I should do that. You're right. Why am I not? Just makes sense. I know I want a heated steering wheel. That much I've learned tonight. My hands went from freezing cold to being pretty damn good. I gotta clear this curb line. Nope, don't go behind him. He's busy, busy, busy. Something in Alex's truck. He's gonna get so pissed. I know that feeling. You don't want to wreck somebody else's thing. Even though this thing is my thing. It's basically his. He found it, he set it up, he spec'd it out. He did it the way he wants it. I'll keep it that way for him. Well, I mean, I can join in this spot here, but the one thing about these Boss controllers, super intuitive, super intuitive. Some of you guys like that, what was it, Western controller? Oh, I could not figure that fricker out. Never liked that controller. Never, ever, ever did I like that controller. Never, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Some of you guys love the Western controller, which is awesome. Means they did it right for you. The Western makes a darn good plow, don't get me wrong, but I kind of got torqued when I was burning through cutting edges, because I bought a couple of them Westerns there, you know, back in the day, and the cutting edges on their V-plows are junk. And for the price, they could put a better cutting edge. I'm still pissed about that. Because that even back in the day when I was running them things, I just sold my last two Western MVP3s, right? But back in the day when we were, oh man, look at those huge flakes. I know, that's money coming down. Those are like little tiny dimes falling from the sky. burning through them cutting edges so fast on them Western plows. Wouldn't even get a season out of them. And it wasn't like we were having a big, massive snowstorms. It was just a normal season. So they basically, in my opinion, they were putting throwaway cutting edges on. But the rest of the plow, amazing. I had one Western straight blade last me 11 years. My last two MVP3s, nothing went wrong on them, except for cutting edges, nothing. They just worked season after season, snow after snow after snow after snow. So many good things. Listen to that diesel. So many good things. So why would they cut corners on the freaking cutting? I know why they cut corners on the cutting edge, because it's a replaceable part and blah blah blah, reoccurring income, blah 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 blah. But wrong in my book. Anyways, I remember my first snow plow I ever had was a Boss V plow. My very first plow was a Boss. And I hit a curb. I didn't hit a curb. I hit a one of them things that are supposed to slow you down. Speed bumps. I hit a speed bump, and I must have hit it just wrong. Just wrong. You know, not like I wasn't going fast or nothing. I just hit it wrong, and it ripped the moldboard straight in half. The moldboard is the entire part of the plow, right? Not the frame of the plow or nothing. Just the moldboard. Tore it in half. Now, guys, I had everything on the line. You know, this first start. Now you put all your money down. This piece of equipment's got to make you money. It's either food on the table or it's, you know, repairs in a plow. And I'd put a lot of money into that thing, and I was panicking. I'm like, I can't afford the repair. I thought this was going to be a new plow, and I brought it in to Boss, and they looked at it. They slapped on a new moldboard and sent me on the way, and they never charged me a dime. They completely covered it for me. And I was like, that's huge. That is huge. You know, sometimes it's not the words you say, but the things you do that leave the biggest impact. And maybe sometimes it's the words you say, but I think, you know, the biggest impact you can make, sometimes you don't even know it. Like, nobody at Boss knows this. Nobody at Boss. None of the higher ups. Nobody in there. Nobody ever remembers this or knows what happened or how much of a panic I was in, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to afford to repair my plow, which was putting food on the table for me. Yeah, Boss has amazing customer support. Yes, they do. Yep. And that's when I had a new appreciation, because they could have screwed me over. They could have said oh, you hit the curb wrong and it's not covered and blah blah blah, and then I would have been like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Because I've been in that position before. You know, to get to this point, every decision always was weighed against, is this going to pay for itself, put food on the table, put a house over my head, and allow me to do the same for all of my crews and my guys? And some of them have been great decisions. Probably the worst truck I ever bought, Chevy and a GMC both. We had a Chevy 1-ton, 1977, so we're talking ancient days. My first plow truck. It had great ventilation because the floor was completely rusted out of it, so you had to put carpet over the floor so that the snow wouldn't come into the cab. And the exhaust would come in, so you had to plow with the windows open so you could breathe. That was my first plow truck. But that plow truck nickeled and dimed my dad and I to death. 3 or not death, but you know what I mean. 3 or 4 engines, 7 transmissions, 3 or 4 or 5 new front ends in the truck, transfer cases. So what would happen is an engine would go out. And we'd be like, all right, we just put a new tranny in, put the new engine in, just do it. So we put the new engine in, and then the tranny would, then the diff would go out. And I'm like, all right, we got a new engine, we got a new tranny, put the diff in, and then it would rotate. It legitimately just rotated around over and over and over again, just crushing us. 1977 Chevy 1-ton. Now, I moved up in the world and I hauled with an F-150. So my second work truck was an F-150. I hauled skiddies, I did work. I mean, I worked that truck till there was nothing left of it. But when you're hauling skiddies with an F-150, you know you're not doing things, you know, the way they should be done. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do in the beginning, right? When times are tough. So hauled skiddies with it. And then I graduated up to a Chevy GMC, not a Chevy, a GMC 3500 contractor box diesel. I was big dog. I was living high on the hog. Right? Yeah, F-150. I'm not joking. That's what I was hauling skiddies with. An old one. It was a 1989 F-150. I hauled skiddies for years with that because that's what I could afford. I couldn't afford a better truck. So I graduated to the GMC 3500. And that truck, God's mechanical curse. That's where GMC gets their name from. That diesel truck wouldn't frickin' climb a hill pulling a skid loader and go over 40 miles an hour. It was a nightmare. It was just a powerless, dogless, freaking nightmare. I can't make it up. I hated that truck with every fiber of my being. And that was coming from an F-150. I was coming from an F-150. I liked the F-150 more. Then I had a bunch of Fords, and I had good luck and bad luck, and I bought Ford after Ford. And then I had a brand new Ford. It was dually, diesel, king cab. It was everything, you know. It was the man truck. You know, my ego was writing checks that my bank account probably shouldn't have tried cashing, but you know, young and you want what you want, and so you got to reward yourself. You know what? You got to reward yourself a little bit in life. Life is too short to scrounge up until the end and save up and then go out and leave all of your money behind and have nothing to show for it. Reward yourself. So I buy myself them nice trucks, and that F-150 was the one, man. That was the F-350 King Cab Dually diesel. That thing wouldn't start. Half the time it wouldn't even fire up, just like dead in the driveway. And then I had the diesels freeze up on me, the Ford diesels, just completely freeze up. Driving down the road. Well, it gets cold in Minnesota, but boy, I didn't think it got that cold. I had the diesel additive in. I'd always have to carry diesel additive around, but I remember one time I wasn't even working. I had my kids in the car, and one of them's like 1. Another one is, I don't know how old they were, but man. Long story short, I'm driving down the road in the truck. It's treacherously cold out. Not treacherous conditions, just treacherously cold out. And the truck is freezing up, and I'm just looking at these kids going, I can't have a truck freeze up on me. You know, a newer truck freeze up on me. And that was when I started to experiment with different brands more and more and more. Who is this coming through? The police come through here a lot, which is good. Appreciate that. Well, I think the lot doesn't look perfect. Needs a lot of touch-up work. So normally what I would do is just have one guy just touching stuff up over and over and over again. We got to go get our game plan. Where's Alex? Let's get our game plan. We need a detail guy. We always used to have a guy that knew what he was doing, that was a detail guy. So you'd leave him and he would just go through and get every little nook and cranny cleaned up the right way, and we don't have a detail guy today. Like I said, more stuff to dial in. Always stuff to get to that point where you just start working like a clock. Let's see what's going on here. All right.
Oh, I thought he was in the loader. Nope.
Nope.
Hop back in here. All right. Well,
Nope.
who's in the loader?
Alex for right now. He's gonna probably want his truck back with his heated steering wheel and
Probably
his
time to
butt warmer and.
go to the next one.
Yeah. I mean, we got more detail work to do here by far, but
Do we want to detail right
No,
now?
no. No, we don't. We want to go bulk out. We want to bulk out. What do you think?
Probably good to move on to the next one.
Yeah, we got a lot of detail to do here, but we got to bulk out a lot of them. We got a lot of them to bulk.
Yep.
So, you want to lead the pack?
Yeah. So we're probably gonna have to go down on that 15th or whatever.
We always go down, or we've always, at least last week.
Yeah, you ain't taking these guys down the trail.
Not with these ones, no. I mean,
No.
this one would go, but yeah,
No. Let's you lead the pack. I'll go park the loader. I think we're just gonna leave her parked till we get a pusher on her at this point. Yeah. Okay. I'll park that loader and then Matt, we're heading to the next site. So we're gonna do the caravan. So you're gonna be in the middle. Alex will lead. And then who's in the white Ford? Jake?
yeah.
Jake from State Farm. Yeah. So we'll have Jake from State Farm on the back end of it with his flashers on.
What was your, the loader was the big one?
No, it wasn't here last year.
Just have a quick question.
It was that
Yeah.
one, and then we had that other SDLG loader.
So far.
So
Shitty.
it's a little bit bigger than that.
No, I'm kidding. You're fine. You're doing fine.
That's
You're doing good,
I think I
Matt.
pissed off Alex.
You're doing fine. For your first time, you're being I see what you're doing. You're being respectful of the equipment.
Take out a car.
Yeah,
It's pretty
yeah.
hard to fuck up. Well, and that's what I was saying to Alex earlier. Like, you know, the one thing I've learned in the past from doing this, and again, that was a few years ago, is the one thing you don't want to do is hit something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you hit something,
In an ideal world, what'll happen is you'll get familiar with the lot and then you'll speed up. Because technically you're slow, but we get that. You're new to the machine, you're new to us, you're new to the lot. You're fine, Matt. Don't let that get to you and don't feel pressured like you gotta move faster. Maybe around the third or fourth time, things will start to get dialed in. You'll get used to the equipment, you'll get familiar with the lots, and then all of a sudden everything will start clicking. Right? All right, so I'm gonna go park.
practice makes perfect, isn't that right?
Practice makes permanent. So practice the right way, right?
And I also wanted to tell you that I am, I know, you guys are business partners or whatever, but Alex has been nothing but great. Like, since the day I started talking to him, I mean, he came to my house tonight and picked me up and brought me to work, and that's not even his responsibility.
Oh.
But he did it because, I can tell he has a kind heart, and
Yep.
you know,
Yeah, we could tell all that stuff right out of the gate. It didn't take us more than a couple seasons, but it did take a couple seasons, and we were like, yeah, this kid's got potential. All right, I'm going to let you wrangle everybody up, and then I'm going to go park the big loader. And I appreciate you guys all hanging out with us on this snowy evening. I'm going to end this live stream because we got to move to the next site, and I got to charge this phone up. So I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and as always, I want to say God bless and go get them. And what that means is I hope God blesses everything you guys do. And in the meantime, go get them. Don't hold yourself back. Don't wait for it to come to you. Go take it. It's yours. This world is yours, my friends. It's about you going and taking what you need and getting it. So God bless. Go get them. See you later. Have a good night, you guys.